Gang, 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 gang. Yeah. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. You don't know how we do. Repping the set. Repping the set. Do it first. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do. I need all that respect. Give me my flowers while I'm still here. Shout out to LJ holding it down. Prayers go out to Australia. They going through it right now. Fires everywhere. If you guys can donate. If not, send a prayer. It costs you nothing. Yeah. Y'all got to start caring about humanity. Read the news. See what others are going through. It's deeper than boxing over here. Yeah. It's deeper than boxing. Look at Australia. This is the island of Australia on fire right now. I mean, this looks crazy. This satellite picture. This is how many fires they got going. And I know a lot of y'all were concerned when I was going through it in California with the wildfires. This looks to be worse. Global warming is real. You know, you had the Amazon fires, you had the California fires, Australia. Come on, man. Send your prayers, send your thoughts, send supplies if you can. Just look up, see how you can play your part and help. Yeah, one nation. We all human. The human race. I know a lot of people are racing for different things, but always remember that. We one race, the human race. We're going to talk some boxing though. Gang, gang, gang. Yeah. We're going to talk some boxing. There's a lot going on. I feel like boxing is going to be a good year. It's going to be a good year. Yeah. It's going to be a good year. I was expecting more with the drop. Man, come on. Yeah. How's everybody doing? Tevin Farmer, Gary Russell's a good fight, but I mean, I'm not really worried about it because he got to fight and get past JoJo Diaz. Gary Russell got his next fight, King Tut or Tug or whatever his dude's name is. It's a really good fight. We got to see how that go down before anything. But beyond that, we got to talk about Dazn. Yeah, we got to talk about Dazn. Bro, listen. Cut the beat. I don't want no one to ask me no questions about Dazn until they get their priorities straight. Do you feel me? Until they get their priorities straight and make it about boxing and can show a paper trail or like, you know, a history of making big fights that the fans are asking for when they're asking for them, then all that, I'm not the one, man. I'm telling you, I'm the kid with the golden voice that they all talk about. I got the golden voice, man. The golden child. I don't just waste my breath. I hope y'all don't think that, you know. I'm not being boastful or saying it to gloat, but I don't like spending too much time on, like, even in life, I don't like spending time on negativity and later for all that. So it's like, no disrespect to anybody, but you guys in boxing, it's sad that we're reduced to asking each other about fights that could and should happen, but we have to talk from a standpoint of some fantasy fight You know, oh, Muhammad Ali versus Mike Tyson. That couldn't happen because they were in two different eras. But a lot of these fights that you guys talk about, they can happen, but they aren't likely to happen. So, you know, I don't like to spend too much time talking about specifics. I don't like a bunch of what ifs. The world is full of what ifs. Like, what if this person did get knocked out? What if, you know, I try to reduce that. So hopefully you guys understand. Yeah. Shout out to Icy. What's up? Icy said he eating beans, whatever that means. Icy got gas probably. Hey, y'all see Selma Hayek at the Golden Globes? She still got it. My dude Icy just getting out the gym. He got whooped up in sparring. My dude Icy, he was getting worked in sparring. I seen it. Icy, you was getting, hey, Icy, you was getting hit. You was getting touched up, bro. Bro, you was getting touched up like paint. They put that primer on you and then painted over you. Icy, come on, tell me. Jokes on you. I ain't even sparred today. 4 eyes. Oh, good one. See, you didn't spar because you got whooped up in sparring the other day. Icy was getting melted. He was crushed ice. The motherfucker got turned into water and sparring. H2O. That's your new name. You H2O now. They was melting your shit, turning you to liquid. No, Icy, my young boy. Hey, there's a lot of dark skins hating on us, me and Icy, but we back. Me and Icy are back. We brought light skins all the way back. You feel me? I know a lot of people are scared, you know, Morris Chestnut, all these motherfuckers. Idris Elba, all you dark skinned motherfuckers, just know we came. Icy like the wild younger me. And I'm like the OG Icy. Gemini man. Yeah. J-Rock finna put on for the 18th. Yeah, shout out to Rock, bro. He don't get enough credit because he don't act like a fucking lunatic. See, that's what they want blacks to do. They want you, listen, they want blacks to act like maniacal and ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to call your opponent a bitch and jump kick him in the chest and talk trash. And then if you don't, bro, I'm telling you, you guys don't have to understand. If you black, you can't relate to this. If you're not part black, whatever, you might not know, but everything I'm saying is true. And if you pay attention, you study why I would be mad, then you can understand what I'm saying. Like, for example, when Broner is Broner, act the asshole, trash talk, they say, oh, I hate this guy. He's chauvinistic, you know, he's raping, and, you know, all that. He's ignorant, he's ghetto. This man is ghetto. You know, AB about Barrios. This man is ghetto. He's a ghetto hooligan. What a hoodlum. But then when you get somebody like Andre Ward, God-fearing, he's been with the same woman, married for years, high school sweetheart. Bro, Andre Ward is a G. He did everything right. He don't drink, smoke. You ain't never seen Dre Ward like, man, you know, I'm going for SOG, you know. Son of this good weed, motherfucker. Like, he don't do all that. And they tell him he got to be more like, be more Broner. You know, Terrence Crawford, when he acting quiet and when he not really speaking, they tell him to be more like Broner. And then now he going crazy on Twitter. Motherfuckers is like liking it, but some people are actually getting mad, bro. It's a dirty game. It's a dirty game. They try to pigeonhole you. Like, Canelo acts like he acts. He's just real chill and stuff, but he would be accepted regardless. Canelo could be acting like Mayorga and people would still fuck with him. Like, Conor McGregor be acting crazy, slapping fans' phones out the hand. I like Conor McGregor, but slap my phone out my hand, bro. You finna buy me a new one. I work hard for my shit. Yeah. I don't know what you're thinking, bro. Somebody gonna give me a new phone. Yeah, I need a notorious iPhone, motherfucker. Slap my shit out my hand. Bro, if like, man, I'm bro, somehow, some way I'm getting a new phone. If Conor, I don't know what you're thinking, and then slap the phone, I'm finna drop to the ground and start convulsing. And they be like, oh shit, Conor hit ego. Yeah, I'm gonna have foam coming. I'm gonna put an Alka-Seltzer. Remember the boy from The Shining when he red rum, bro. Slap my phone. I'm finna, man. Oh, bro, you finna pay for this phone. Fuck is you talking about, bro? Oh shit, Conor Jose Aldo ego. Yep. Get a couple million. You gonna give me this notorious fucking payday. Fuck that. Man, I'm not here for the disrespect like that. I don't disrespect people. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna flop. I'm a LeBron James Harden. I don't know what you're thinking. Oh shit, he's epileptic. He's having a seizure. Yep. I'm finna do like Fernando Montiel versus Donaire. Bro, I'm finna do Lakovic versus Wilder. Soldier Boy, bro, I promise you gonna cash me out. What the fuck is that? Yeah, what the fuck is this lawsuit? Who the fuck is this lawsuit? Yeah, slap my shit out my hand. I can't wait. Bro. They finna be like DJ Drop dramatic. They be like, he's being dramatic. Oh well. I'm finna easel some shit. Ow! I'm so my neck, my back, my neck and my back, bro. Yeah, Conor gotta pay me. He punched that old dude for not drinking no proper 12. That's petty, bro. I don't know what you're thinking. That motherfucker hit him for not drinking some drink. Bro, that's Bill Cosby behavior. You gonna punch the old man because he don't want no proper 12 whiskey and shit. Imagine if I forced a girl to drink or some shit and hit her. Stupid. You don't want none of this proper 12? Bro, I'll be getting labeled off. You guys like this guy? Ego? Boxing ego? He beat up his wife. You lame ego. But you watching me. What does that make you? A piece of shit? So Frankie the piece of shit Perez. Welcome. That motherfucker talking about you lame. But you watching me. You piece of shit. Yeah, this ain't Ellie. I don't know what the fuck y'all think this is. This ain't Berto. This ain't what you used to. Yeah, give Frankie the piece of shit out of here. What? Why y'all block this other dude? Oh, I see. Good kill. You got one. Man, L said, why are you here? Because he's a piece of shit. This is what pieces of shit do. You ever, he's a turd, bro. You know, when you eat that Taco Bell and you like, it was a good idea when you went, but not so much when you're on that bowl. That's the man. Frankie. Motherfucker, Frankie Perez. You're lame, man. Man, get your ass up out of here, then. What? What? He's a turd. Get these turds. What do you do when you see turds in a bowl? Even if you didn't leave it, you flush. So that's what my shooter's gonna do. We gonna flush these turds. You going straight to the sewer. I don't know what you thought this was, man. Get these turds out, man. Get them out of here. They just want to float. What does a turd do, bro? A turd just a log in water. You don't serve a purpose. So we flush them. That's what you do. It don't matter if it's your turd, if it's someone else's turd before you. You're not gonna go number two on someone else's number two, are you? Like if you went into a bathroom and there's already a turd just waiting there for you, you ain't gonna use the bathroom on top of what someone else did. So you gotta flush them. Yeah, Icy, tell him we gonna Pennywise down here. They all float. You'll float too. Yeah, they all float. Errol Spencer. I think you're confusing Joey Spencer with Errol Spence, but okay. We'll school Crawford simply. I mean, we got to see it, but it ain't going to happen. We got to see it. Any more turds? Talking turds. That's what's popping in 2020. Turds that can talk. Turds with mouths and shit. Smash the like button. We just working. We just doing this lyrical exercise. Where we at with the likes? We got to get them up. I already know it's something pathetic. Where we at with the likes? He said like South Pro. Yeah, Mr. Hanky. Yeah, a bunch of Mr. Hankies in boxing. Motherfucker, you're lame, but you watch me. So you a turd. I like, for real, I really don't watch what I don't like. Simple as. Like, do you guys go to stores like by yourself that you don't like? Restaurants? Like for me, I don't really like Applebee's. I used to eat it in like high school and shit. But it's not that good to me. It's like the food be weak. So I'd never go to Applebee's. I never go to Applebee's. Jaron Boots Ennis, he just got to keep doing what he's doing. He's raw. He's raw. Philly got some ones. Bro, don't get no fight with no dude from Philly. Motherfucker, he gonna beat your ass with a beard. If you get whooped by somebody with a beard, it's probably a worse ass whooping. Because they got that masculinity on fleek, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna give you a Viking ass whooping. That's nasty. Some dudes don't even remove the tissue off the toilet seat in the public restroom when they sit down. That's disgusting. If you disagree with ego, you get blocked. Correct. Block him. Alright. Block Wayne Brito. Correct. You get blocked. If that's what you believe, yeah, you gonna be one of them too. He cried. He was crying in there. Why did he just come in? If you disagree with ego, you're gonna get blocked. All right, correct. You get the prize, stupid. Block him. He motherfuckers be trying it. Yeah, you ain't coming in here talking greasy. But what else is popping? He said in broad daylight. Rockabye, baby. Yeah. Get Wayne blocked. Yeah, block Lil Weezy. Weezy have baby. You know, you coming to boxing the ego. You're gonna come into his channel and all of a sudden the motherfucker go block you. Yo, moolah, bro. Yeah, block Weezy. You know, I was watching some boxing and different various sports like that, and then all of a sudden, ego, he was like, block. Oh, yeah, we gonna block your ass like Tunchi, Wayne. Yeah, Wayne. Yo, buddy. You know, me and Drake, all of a sudden, we was watching the boxing. Ego. Yo, I'm from Apple and Eagle Street. I can't recall. Yeah, we gonna block you like Tunchi. Yeah. Weezy F baby. Effort. Get the fuck out. Bro, I don't know what they think this shit is. This my shit. This my domain. It's my house now, Kimosabi. Now that we've laid the ground rules, what's up? He said the weak jump shot got blocked. Facts. Bro, we gotta block him. Block him. Oh man, this is fun. Shout out to LJ. Smash the like button. And you know what's funny? They only tried to come in they be in my chat the most. Like, these motherfuckers be out here. They don't sleep, they don't bathe, they don't shower, nothing. They just be out here round the clock fucking with me. They got 69 accounts. 69 different accounts. Like Takashi. Like, this shit crazy. Yeah, Mike from Boston, what's up? Anyway, let's proceed. We can get right to the proceedings this evening. Hold on, what's the title about? I got to see what I even put. Oh, Dazn desperate for the big hits. You want to start with that? How they playing Andrade? Or you want to talk some Mo Crawford? We gonna talk about all of it on this side, the real side. What do you want to talk about first? Dazn, how they playing Andrade, and the desperate for a hit like a fiend? Or you want to talk about Crawford? You just said not to ask about Dazn. No, Icy. Listen, I know you didn't graduate, but listen. I said don't ask me about these fantasy fights. You know, like shit that's not gonna, like Tevin Farmer versus Tank. There's no indication it's gonna happen. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? People keep asking me about fight. Oh, what do you think of Canelo versus Charlo? I mean, we don't look anywhere close to getting that. That's what I mean. I'm not saying you can't talk about Dazn. Anyway, all right, let's talk about Dazn. That's what I've seen people put, so we're gonna talk about it. It's really embarrassing at this point. It's really embarrassing. Dave Allen says Tyson Fury, he could see him knocking Wilder's spark out. All right. That's cool. It's embarrassing what they're doing for boxing. Like okay, first of all, this is the biggest issue I have. How you gonna come in the game? How Dazn gonna come in the game with a mission statement and say wompty? This is what we here for. This is what we came to do. And then 15 plus months later, you go against everything you were saying and you're doing just whatever. Hey, unblock Randy Ridley. That he's cool. Unblock him. Unblock him. The internet has ego as one of the top 10 boxing YouTube channels. Of course. Motherfucker, I am boxing. Okay. Oh, he timed him. All right, he's stuck then. Listen, I'm telling you, if the comment ain't got no name, then the bullets ain't got no name. If you guys are talking greasy, but you're talking greasy to somebody in the chat, you guys got to let it be known who you speaking to. You better CC them, because if you don't, then you liable to get hit with that friendly fire. I don't know how many times I got to tell Ego's Army, listen, I'm not, it's getting to the point I'm not going to feel sorry for y'all. I'm just going to let it ride. We're going to let that beat bang. If the comment sounds like crazy and it sounds like it could be directed at whoever or me, then you know you're going to get blocked. So you might as well CC that person you're talking to. If the comment ain't got no name, the bullet ain't got no name. Facts. Dazn, let's get it. They went against their whole block Andres love Jesus. What the fuck you talking about? Yeah, put me on the hit list. I'll be at the fights. So yeah, let me know when that hit list get fulfilled, bro. I don't give a fuck who list I'm on. Fuck up out of here. Yeah, block Andres loves Jesus. We gonna send you to him right now. Say hi to Jesus. Yeah, bro, get rid of him. Block him. Yeah, get him out the chat. Man, don't threaten me. Just don't do that. Yeah, we gonna send you right up to him right now. You go tell him that, bro. You out to chat. Bro, why are y'all blocked? Bro, Icy, what are y'all doing? Wayne Brito, he didn't do nothing. What y'all just, bro, am I gonna start pulling badges? Y'all messing up right now. There's people getting blocked. They're like, hi, ego, love the channel. Bow. Like, come on, bro. That's not, who is Wayne Brito? What do you mean? What do you mean he came back? Who is he? He didn't do nothing. Man, y'all messing up the groove. Oh, that's the same Wayne? Oh, okay. Icy. My bad, Icy. Hey, is that the same? Hold on. We gotta, don't do nothing yet. Is this Weezy F Baby Wayne? Somebody remember? How you gonna say no it's not? You the person in question. We not listening to you. He said no it's not. Man, what the fuck? Why are y'all so obsessed with me? It's like, hey, OJ, did you murder him? No, I didn't. Like, man, we ain't trusting what you talking about. Man, is he a rat or not? Come on. Ego, you done gained some weight since I seen you last. Okay. Ego, I fucks with you. Bro, come on, shooter. All right, I'm going to let the fans vote. Should Wayne Brito stay or he got to go? Vote. Bro, I don't care. I got moves to make. Wayne Brito, is he a rat, yes or no? Rat or no? If he a rat, he got to go. Stay? All right. First to 5. Stay? Okay. 3 for, all right, Wayne Brito finna stay. Hey, just you on the tightrope, bro. All right, leave him alone. Leave him alone. We just gonna keep rocking. Just watch him. Period. Okay. Now, Dazn, they came in with a mission statement and they said, blah, 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 pay-per-view is dead. We the blockbuster, or no, they said we the Netflix. That's what it was. They said we the Netflix of boxing. You blockbuster of boxing. You blockbuster. You ain't no Netflix. You ain't even Redbox. You RedTube. This shit ass. Bars. Let's get it. So that was that. Now it's like they so desperate for just a hit. They just desperate for a hit. They doing whatever. They are doing, listen how they doing my man Andrade, a U.S. Olympian. They doing to my knowledge, they're doing it. I'm assuming this is a presser for Jake Paul and Anderson Gibb only. It's closed to the public, and it's a press conference. That ain't even the main event. How you gonna do when in the history of boxing have you seen a press conference for? They didn't do one for the main event, but they did one for the co-feature. So you gonna splurge and spend some money on the co-feature, some 2 YouTubers who ain't boxed and just turned pro, but you doing my man Tevin Farmer, Joseph Jojo Diaz, and Andrade and Lucas Keeler, you doing them greasy like that? That's wrong. It's wrong. That is wrong, man. Yeah, but I mean, you guys can't be petty. That's just wrong. Desperate for a hit like Pookie in New Jack City. I can't support that. I can't support that type of decision making. I can't. That's wrong. We talking about 2 Olympians and YouTubers get a press conference, and then you acting like these other actual boxers ain't even on the fucking card, bro. That's clout chasing at its finest, bro. Clout chasing at its finest. So Antonio Brown, who lost his job with the Patriots and can't get placed on the NFL team because he like Terrell Owens. He's like a headache type. He tweeted this yesterday. He said, "Square up, Logan Paul." Right? So he want to fight Logan Paul. He like, okay, he heard Logan Paul boxing, right? So he told him to square up. What the fuck is that? And then Logan Paul says, I'll drop you faster than the Patriots. So Logan Paul went to smoke. Jake Paul laughed, right? So Logan Paul and Antonio Brown is beefing, right? This is the EVP for DAZN. Look it. Logan Paul says, I'll drop you faster. He gonna put these eyes. This is DAZN, the British dude, the Twilight looking dude from DAZN. He put the eyes and he said, make sure you CC DAZN and Eddie Hearn. Bro, they trying to be a part of this. Logan Paul and Antonio Brown. Bro, I'm not fucking with it. Listen to me, bro. A ex-NFLer and Logan Paul is having Twitter fingers war, talking about fighting each other. DAZN trying to, thirsty as fuck, trying to jump in the middle, talking about CC us. We can make it happen. Man, come on, bro. Logan Paul and Antonio Brown. Randy Ridley, my bad ego. I meant to at that dude. Just if you could, just at them. Jay Souza salute family. Bro, get this celebrity deathmatch bullshit the fuck back to MTV. Ain't nobody, man, come on, bro. Logan Paul versus Antonio Brown. That's what DAZN's come to? They thirsty. They thirsty them motherfuckers. You know them dudes that like a girl and they can't take a hint. She trying to be nice. She's like, oh no, I got a man. What your man got to do with me? Like what? She just told you she in a committed relationship. You know, oh, your man don't let you have no friends, huh? Your man don't let you have no friends. Like she trying to let your stupid ass down easily and you can't take a fucking hint. Thirsty. You ever see a dude like that? What's up, baby girl? I want to take you out. Let me take you to the club. Like we at a club and I didn't come with your ass. No, that's okay. I have a boyfriend. What kind of man? What that man got to do with me? That ain't got nothing to do. Your man don't let you have no friends. Your man don't let you go out the house. Like just, like really? Thirsty. I hate these thirsting ass dudes. These dudes acting like they ain't never seen a female before. You know, it'd be like a fucking porn star chick. You know what I'm saying? Like OnlyFans ass chick, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, your eyes are the shimmering sea." Like she got a OnlyFans account. She trying, you know what I'm saying? Like she trying to get paid. She got that OnlyFans. She got Cam Soda. She got that Cam Soda. You know, bro. Links to all my sites. She ain't worried about your stupid ass. She trying to get bread. She got that, man. She got that Cam Soda, that mini vids. Man, come on, bro. Dudes be all thirsty trying to write poetry to the bitch with mini vids and Cam Soda and OnlyFans accounts and shit, bro. You trying to like send her like soliloquies and haikus and shit. Roses are red, violets are blue. My whole life has changed when I first saw you. I had to think once, I had to think twice. And I could see us getting married. Fans throwing rice. Like, what are you saying? Poetry? If she got a fucking Cam Soda, bro. You need some soda. You thirsty. You thirsty, huh? You need some soda. She got a Cam Soda, OnlyFans and shit, and you sitting up here thinking you Shakespearean and shit. Man, get this Romeo. It's like Romeo with Juliet. Hot sex on a platter just to get you wet, bro. Get this old dumb shit out of here. Thirsty ass dudes. That's what DAZN's looking like, bro. One of them thirsty ass dudes. And girl, ain't just thirsty. You looking extra thirsty, man. Bro, Antonio Brown versus Logan Paul. When will it stop? Like Jada said, never will it stop. Handguns with double-digit shots. I move works on other niggas' block. Bro, never will it stop. Handguns with double-digit shots. I move work on other niggas. Body that man and let other niggas watch, bro. This is bad. AB versus, what's next? The winner get AB, Adrian Broner. Antonio Brown versus Adrian Broner. Winner get Andre Berto. The battle of the ABs. Man, come on, bro. This is the alphabet. AB versus AB versus AB. Celebrity deathmatch. Man, this shit horrible. This shit horrible. Horrible. This shit is putrid. It makes me sick to my stomach seeing Dazn move like this and thirsty as a motherfucker, bro. Because that ain't boxing. Like this, like you talking about sports and you man, come on, bro. Listen to how they got that my dude.
What's the hold up?
This is Andrade.
Canelo is hard because
This is Andrade right now.
Kick me out the press conferences and stuff like that. They don't want.
Bro, he said Canelo's team kicked him out the press conference.
But Canelo is hard because they'll try to kick me out the press conferences and stuff like that. They don't want me around Canelo's area. They're like, hell no. They got a big picture somewhere in the board talking about don't let this guy in. Shit. And then Triple G. What I had to do to get in Triple G's face, I had to freaking dive under the freaking ropes in Madison Square Garden just to be like, yo, bro, when we going to make this happen? Because they won't let me go in the background to the press conference then. And they didn't want to let me get in the ring. I had to, do my, what's his name? The Ultimate Warrior, slide underneath there, do a little thing. I had to run, duck behind. The security was coming. I had to run behind Eddie Hearn. I was like, oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Eddie, don't have to touch me. And then finally I got to get a hold of Triple G. And I'm a respectful guy. Like, it ain't easy stepping into the ring and, fighting. So I'm telling him, like, yo, man, look, I respect you. Let's make this thing happen, man. You claiming you the best. I feel the same, and I want to do what you have done and fight, the Canelos, yourself, and be an honor for me to do that. So let's just make this happen.
Bro, that's sad. You got an Olympian. You got a U.S. Olympian in the U.S. who got to do these monkey-ass drills trying to get Canelo or Triple G, who's aligned with his same side. Bro, he said he had to run in, duck security, pump fake, stiff arm people, slide in the ring like the Ultimate Warrior to try to get a meaningful fight in his section with people. Bro, and y'all dumb idiots talking about Charlo should have signed to Dazn. For what? He's signed to Dazn and he got to do all this to not get the fight. Meanwhile, Triple G finna fight Camille Szechuan. Man, get the fuck up out of here. You embarrassing my sport, homie. Man, I don't care what nobody say, bro. That's embarrassing. You putting more precedence and more energy into Logan Paul and AB, thirsty than a motherfucker, but you got a U.S. Olympian like Andrade, and you got a press conference with Jake Paul and shit, bro. Two white boys from Ohio or wherever who made a name for themselves. This shit is embarrassing. Eddie Hearn talking about raising the price. Andre saying Canelo got an order of protection. Order of protection from who? Who I need an order of protection from, nigga? Bro, an order of protection. The motherfucker Canelo got an order of protection. They say he got his motherfucking posters in the bar on the wall said, don't let this guy in, man. Order of protection. From who? Who I need an order of protection from, nigga? Bro, this shit is like AJ. Bro, get Eddie Hearn out of America. Take all this shit to the UK. Y'all love it so much. You support this bullshit. Bro, AJ don't let Wilder in the ring. Canelo, that's not Eddie Hearn fighter, but he's still Dazn, so he can get it too. Bro, Canelo, Andre saying they won't let him come into the ring because they don't want Canelo to get embarrassed like he did with Edeslandi Lara. Because you notice after Edeslandi Lara upstaged him and got on the stage and all that shit, he was forced to fight him. Otherwise, he would have looked like on some sucker shit. And the same thing with Triple G. They won't let a DAZN fighter go to the press conference. That's like, can you picture Errol Spence, Sean Porter, and then PBC not letting Danny Garcia get back there. Like Danny Garcia can't. Errol Spence ain't worried if Danny Garcia's in the audience heckling or Sean Porter. Sean Porter already fought him. You know what I'm saying? Can you picture that? PBC not letting Julian J. Rock Williams to the back where Harrison and Charlo are. Bro, that's a bad look, bro. You got my man Andrade out here looking crazy. Andrade could beat everybody at 160 possibly, but we don't know because he's not getting them. And then Eddie Hearn putting more energy in Charlo. Why? Listen, once again, when it's two black fighters, everybody's down for it, right? Charlo versus Andrade. Why I don't want to hear about Eddie Hearns telling about how Charlo and Andrade, we sent a massive offer. What about you're managing Triple G and you're managing Andrade? So why don't you send a massive offer to that motherfucker who's on the same side of the fence that you can make, because it's bullshit and it's a scapegoat. New media, digital mob. That's why. It's a scapegoat and a smokescreen. Somebody explain that. You're talking in the headlines about how Andrade, his side, you sent a massive offer to another motherfucker with other plans who has his own people like Chris Eubank Jr., Matt Korobov rematch. You could also do Deryevchenko that he can fight. You have not been able to facilitate one meaningful mega fight to the likes of Charlo Andrade on it, because Ruiz was considered someone who was going to get knocked out. He just upset him. You know, the Deryevchenko was a mandatory for Golovkin, so those don't count. I'm talking about a meaningful fight where it would be 50-50 and you had an A side like Charlo go over to DAZN. They haven't done that. So since you haven't facilitated that, it's a smokescreen, because you don't have no history of making no fight that big, that meaningful, that hype that people want to see with a fighter from another branch. You know, Oscar Rivas, Dillian White, none of them fights would be as big as Charlo Andrade. So it's a smokescreen. We sent a massive offer to Charlo. Fuck the massive offer to Charlo. Straight like that. Straight up. Where's the massive offer to two fighters that you're managing? Triple G and Andrade. What about that massive offer? Somebody explain the difference. Why? If you can send massive offers to Tank Davis to try to have him come to DAZN, it's a smokescreen. Here, I got, bro, watch me catch his body. You can send a massive offer to Tank, knowing he's the A side over Tevin Farmer, for him to come to fight on DAZN, cloud chasing. And you can send a massive offer to Charlo on PBC, knowing he's the A side, done better numbers, more visibility, to fight on DAZN against Andrade. Why can't you send a massive offer to make Andrade and Triple G? And you manage both of them, and they're both already on your side. Cap. That shit cap. Somebody explain. Ronald Finkley said he on the roof. We got snipers on the roof. I can't wait to hear this. They want the black fighters to eliminate themselves. Good answer. What else? Yeah, keep them lights going. The real is back. If you can send massive offers to A sides with PBC that you know ain't finna fucking go to your stank ass app, then why can't you send a massive offer to Triple G, who's getting a lot of money, like $100 million, to make Andrade Triple G on DAZN? You think the public wants to watch Triple G versus Camille Cesretta more than Triple G versus Andrade? Pay this says Meta, he gonna get knocked out, and if Triple G can't hurt or knock him out or beat him soundly, then Triple G is donezo. But you know that's a fight set up for Triple G to win. So pay him some step aside money, since he gonna get smoked anyway, and nobody's ever fucking heard of him in America, and make Triple G versus Andrade. Triple G just became a champion in October, I believe, when he fought Deryevchenko, a fight he really lost, so he shouldn't even be a champion with a mandatory at all. So you could have made the Andrade fight before he was a champion. But you made Steve Rolls. Then you made Derevchenko for the vacant. Man, come on. So somebody explain. Like Pac said, somebody got to explain why I ain't got shit. And notice all my talking points be floating around the whole internet. I give it to you blunt. I'm saying what it is. I'm telling you, they can't deny it. New media, we control the narrative. I see all my DNA is all through boxing. I see fans using my points that I came up with that nobody else was really bragging about or like harping on. Nobody was bringing up these points. I did this. So somebody please explain the meaning. Explain how you can send massive offers to A-sides you know you won't get, like Tank Davis, like Jamal Charlo, but you can't send no massive offer to get Triple G's ass in there with Andrade and make that fight happen when you're all a part of the same organization. You can't make Amir Khan, Kell Brooks. Send that motherfucker a massive offer. They supposed to fight 10 years ago. It's cap. It's a smokescreen. What else? Give me some better work. Y'all got to give me some better work because this shit is coming too easy. It's clout chasing at its finest. You know, Ryan Garcia talking about Tank. You know that's not going to happen. Eddie Reynoso just did an interview and he said, I don't want Ryan Garcia to fight Jorge Linares for 1 to 2 fights. Jorge Linares just got knocked out twice in recent memory, and he's been beaten probably 3 times with 2 more knockouts. So he's been knocked out probably 4 times out of, I think he has 5 losses, something right around there. So if Eddie Reynoso don't even want to see his fighter for 1 or 2 more fights fight Jorge Linares, why is Tank being mentioned? Come on, man. You got to make stuff make sense. I ain't no dummy. I ain't no crash dummy. Like, I'm just finna fly out the whip. I got my seatbelt on. I'm ready for the crash. I ain't no crash dummy. I'm ready for the crash. Where the crash at? I'm asking where the cash at and where the crash at. I ain't no crash test dummy. You got to make this shit make sense. Listen, I'm finna play chicken with a brick wall because I'm comfortable. You know, I want to play chicken with another car because I know I ain't finna crash. Bro, and if I crash, then God willing. The points I'm making and driving home, I believe in it. That's why you hear it. You hear the conviction. How come if you're not ready for Linares, you're not ready for no prime, young, youthful Tank that's hitting like a motherfucker? So why am I even listening to Ryan Garcia versus Tank talk? It's a smokescreen. It's cloud chasing. You mentioning somebody else just for the fuck of it. Man, come on, bro. Shout out to the homeboy Cursor. We got the game on lock and key. Bro, you got to make it make sense. If you're not ready for Linares, you're not ready for Ryan Garcia. If you could send massive offers to Charlo, knowing damn well he got his own Lions only promotion, him and his brother be fighting a week apart or on the same card, and Fox and Showtime got plans that they've implemented and keeping them busy and keeping them working and building their brands and stuff, and you know he ain't gonna come over to the motherfucking DAZN, then why are you mentioning him? Why can't you send that massive offer to Triple G? And you manage Triple G. You manage Andrade. Smokescreen. Period. Like, okay. That's like me disciplining somebody else's kids and my kids bad as fuck. If I can't control my own kids, how am I going to control other people's kids? You feel me? I'm the king of analogies. This is what I do. I was born and bred for these moments to destroy old media. If you can't control your own household, you can't discipline and control your own kids and keep them in school, you know, not being truant, getting good grades. How am I going to do that to someone else's kids? Eddie Hearn and DAZN, they can't even make fights, or they won't, or they don't put energy into it, or whatever fucking excuse you want to use, ain't making in-house fights. Block Hearn, you clout chasing. That's my man's, but you clout chasing. Get him the fuck up out of here. Get Herm up out of here. You a germ. You ain't Herm. Man, get him out of here. Fuck does that had to do with what I'm talking about? And that's the homie. But we don't do the soliciting shit. Anywho, if you can't make the in-house fights, right? If you can't make the in-house fights, that make it worth a damn. Why you telling me about all these alleged offers you sending to other people, knowing those fights are hard to make? You ain't even make the in-house shit. Come on, man. Somebody, I got an open hot seat. Bring it. Anybody, any of you motherfuckers that want to bring it, bring it. We ain't singing, we bringing drama. Fuck you and your motherfucking mama. Let's get it. You name dropping, coattailing, clout chasing, woofing. You selling them wolf tickets. Eddie Hearn got them wolf tickets. And now the UK might be, they go along with it. Oh, yeah, Eddie, proper banter, cha-cha, bang. But them wolf tickets, they ain't, bro, the face value different. In the US, the face, because we get, people sell us wolf tickets. Oh, I got this stereo, man. You want to buy? We get people scamming and scam artists and shit. This is an everyday occurrence. Come out to the Bay. You'll get, if you don't know what you're doing, you'll get, man, they'll send you on one. They'll send you on a ride, bro. Come to the Bay. You'll get scammed in the motherfucker, bro, if you don't know what you're doing in these streets. So we not worried about that. You wolfing. You throwing, Charlo's names is hot, both of them. PBC fighters' names is hot, so you clout chasing. You clout chasing. You stop talking about Charlo. I ain't talking about no fucking Charlo. Andrade just did this interview talking about he got to jump in the ring like the Ultimate Warrior trying to fight Triple G. He getting banned from press conferences. Don't tell me about no Charlo fight. You can't even do the in-house shit. You can't even do the in-house fight. Why am I going to worry about a fight that's even harder to facilitate when you can't do the in-house shit? Yeah, send that money. Shout out to Obed Sanchez. I promise you I'm working. 2020, I promise you. Just like I told you, 2020 and the vision is crystal clear. Yeah. Obed Sanchez just super chatted $20. The regime, it has begun on this side. One nation. Outlaw. Andrade getting snubbed. Icy said it best. Exactly. All right, block Wayne Brito. Bro, you in the way, bro. I should have let Icy cap you off, and then they showed you mercy. You keep putting stupid shit. Bro, I could tell you a rat. Get him out of here. Icy, you was right. My bad. He was a rat. Bro, you putting nonsensical things stop. You like, oh man, Australia, man, come on, bro. You in the way. Shout out to Icy. He was right. Get this man out of here. He said, I am a prophet. You can't even spell prophet, Icy. You missed the P. You a prop. No, don't try to change it. See, Icy try to change it. Bro, if Wayne Britta, pitcher, whatever, come back, block him. Yeah. B Perks, yeah, send all the money. Shout out to New Media, shout out to Ego. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Yeah, send them money. Yeah, the money. That's going to facilitate some stuff. Send the money. Yeah, send me all the money because y'all know what I'm saying is real. Yeah, Wayne Britta pitcher. He got to go. Oh, my gosh. B Perks just super chatted. Look, I got bots like Dazn in the comment section. Look at the bots. I'm sending verified bots. Yeah, you see the bots. The bots is reminding y'all. Y'all must have forgot. Look at, I got bots now. Yeah. I got the Dazn bots. I got the ego bots in action. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, shout out to Ron Finkley. We got the bots now. We got the Transformers on our side now. Yeah, I'm in my prime like Optimus, like Amazon. Y'all didn't hear me? I said I'm in my prime like Optimus, like Amazon. I shine when the camera's on. Man, I flash the hammer, son. Oh my gosh. Let me stop. Let me calm down, bro, because y'all get me hot. I'm in my prime like Optimus, like Amazon. Shine when the camera's on. Man, you gonna duck when them hammers drawn. Let's get it. I'm so ready for this. 2020, I told you what I came to do. Just like last year and the year before, I promise you, tell the truth. Tell the truth. We got all cylinders working. Shooters is on point. Look, around this time, the shooters is on point. All they got to do is click and point, man. So anyway, you're not even doing the fights that you can make with your own stable. I don't want to hear about Tank and Ryan. Dazn got Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. Why are you talking about Tank? What about Devin Haney and Ryan? They fought 6 times as amateurs. You can't get them to fight once on Dazn. So if that ain't ready, Tank a champion for the 3rd time. So if that ain't ready, if Garcia, they feel he's not ready for Linares for another 2 fights, then why are we even talking about Tank? I told you, man, I'm not even here. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for the clout chasing. It's repulsive. Rita Repulsa. It is truly repulsive to see people try to constantly use, like when Wilder was bringing up Joshua, I don't feel like he was clout chasing per se. You know, I don't feel like he was trying to use Joshua's brand to jockey to get himself in a better position. I felt he genuinely wanted to knock AJ out, you know, and it was feasible. It was feasible because Joshua at the time, he was free. He didn't really have nothing better to be doing. But these other fights is not making sense. Andrade can't even get Canelo Triple G. Those fights should come easier than the Charlo fight based on the landscape. Don Marco. Shout out to Donald, the 64-year-old G. Grant. Get hot, King. Let it flow. Man, we going to let it flow. I'm like Usher. I'm finna let it burn. We going to kill all these germs. Hand sanitizer. I'm sanitizing the game. So, yeah, man, it's a smokescreen. Dazn, they played their hand. They show what they doing. They talking about, hey, we want to get involved with a Logan Paul Antonio Brown fight. This is pathetic, bro. This is really and truly pathetic. Logan Paul and Antonio Brown. Ego, we love you in Jamaica, and I introduce your channel to my friends and family in Jamaica, and they love it. Shout out to Raz Pan, Africanist. Yeah. All right, get the person with the homophobic name. Yeah. Hey, Cursor, you should have let Icy get him. Icy want to peek because he copied Icy name. So you have to let Icy get him. I want Icy to clap his Gemini man. He said, I got haters now. Bro, I told you, light skins, we back. They mad at Icy now. Yeah. Ego, I got my Wilder Fury tickets. Where we meeting for lunch? Facts. Brent Weary to Dawn. Let's get it, bro. It's whatever. It's Vegas. This is the second time a dude copied my name. You famous now. Famous Amos. Man. You notice it's just dumb shit and hurling insults. They still ain't answered none of my questions. Bro, Andre just did an interview, said he had to crawl through the ring to push up on Triple G. He getting banned from press conference. This is sad. Yeah, Icy got him some. This is sad. And you want me to talk about Charlo and Andrade? You want me to talk about that when guys who are with the same organization can't even fight or they're not enforcing it? Like I said, Dazn got to get their priorities. Bro, if I was Dazn, I'll fire damn near everybody. We got to start from the ground up. If you want to make some money, you gotta do a reevaluation, refresh your mantras and mission statements and stuff. It's getting crazy. That man said Canelo denied him from coming into the ring. This is the same thing Joshua did, and I believe it's because Canelo got embarrassed by Lada. Listen.
Yeah. What's the holdup? Now with Canelo it's hard because they'll try to kick me out the press conferences and stuff like that. They don't want me around Canelo's area. They're like, hell no. They got a big picture somewhere in the board talking about don't let this guy in. Shit. And then Triple G. What I had to do to get in Triple G's face, I had to freaking dive under the freaking ropes in Madison Square Garden just be like, yo, bro, when we gonna make this happen? because they won't let me go in the background to the press conference then, and they didn't want to let me get in the ring. I had to like do my what's his name? The Ultimate Warrior, slide underneath there, do a little thing. I had to run. Had to run, duck behind. The security was coming. I had to run behind Eddie Hearn. I was like, "Yo, don't touch me! Don't touch me! Don't touch me, Eddie! Don't have to touch me!" And then finally, I got to get a hold of Triple G. And I'm a respectful guy. Like, it ain't easy stepping into the ring and fighting. So I'm telling him like, "Yo, man, look, I respect you. Let's make this thing happen, man. You claiming you're the best. I feel the same, and I want to do what you have done and fight."
Bro, this is pathetic. Once again, new media. Appreciate y'all. Old media look dumb as shit. They said Charlo should sign to Dazn. You want to be with the big boys? You want to be in the big leagues? You got to sign to Dazn. We got the top middleweights. Well, guess what? They already have a top middleweight. Just like Charlo, Andrade is a 2-division champion, 54 and 160, just like Charlo, right? And you have a 2-division champion, 2-time champion, in Andrade, who also went to the Olympics, unlike Charlo. And he's saying he has to do all this just to not get the Canelo Triple G fight. They talking about Canelo's going to fight at 168. They talking about Canelo Saunders at 168. Caleb Smith. Man, come on, bro. But again, old media said, yeah, Tank, yeah, Charlo, yeah, Wilder signed to Dazn. Signed to Dazn, they said. What's the point? What's the point if a guy who's respected in the game is on that side already, and they talking more about YouTubers than his fight? They putting his main event, like you give him a weak ass main event that nobody asked for, but then you give an anticipated YouTube bar fight or whatever the fuck that shit is. Bro, that's disrespectful. Then you bump Tevin Farmer and Joseph Jojo Diaz down a notch to make this YouTube first time pros a thing and clout chase their fan base. Listen, I'm not mad at Jake Paul, Anderson Gibb. I don't know him. I don't care. Make your money. But what I'm saying is it's disrespectful to the actual boxers to finagle like this. Why don't you just, if Jake Paul and Anderson Gibb is so big, then why do you have to even put Andrade on it? Just let them have their own card, put other YouTubers on, and do it all the way, that type of entertainment card, celebrity deathmatch. But you disrespect. The more Eddie Hearn and Rematch Room and Markowski and John Skipper and Dazn try to integrate, the more disrespectful it becomes. You are trying to integrate 2 different worlds with 2 different fan bases, and it's not pop. It's like oil and water. The shit don't mix. I don't care. Like, first of all, Jake Paul, even if he's turning pro, 10-ounce gloves, no head guard, and all this bullshit, they ain't never fought nobody. If Jake Paul started beating Matisse or, whoever the fuck is in his division, then we can talk. If Anderson Gibb knocked out Amir Khan or something like that, then we could talk. But they ain't done nothing. They ain't done nothing. So if they want to go straight at pro rankings and shit like that, then keep it in its own lane. I want to see Anderson Gibb versus Amir Khan or something. Show me you could beat a guy like that. They just, bro, Dazn is a Ponzi scheme. The way they're moving, there is one big clout chase. Jorge Masvidal mentioned Canelo. They posting graphics and shit, making it look like Canelo finna fight Jorge Masvidal. Dana White don't even like De La Hoya, so that's not finna happen. It's a clout chase. Thirsty, Dazn, are you thirsty? I can't respect the thirsty shit, bro. I can't respect it. It's not respectable. You may first of all, I own a business, so I know how it goes. Making money, of course, I want to make money. I ain't finna sell my soul. Okay, so I should get butt naked midgets dancing behind me to get views. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a DJ, and then when I'm doing my streams, I'm gonna have butt naked midgets with fucking whipped cream in lingerie dancing behind me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I should do. I want to rock. I want to rock. I want to rock. I want to rock. And then I'm gonna have midgets just going ham. No, I'm just saying that's what I need to do. Cause midgets be low key having bubble. Truth be told, quiet as kept. Midgets be having bubble. Yeah, we got a new subscriber. Shout out to him. So it's like, bro, I swear to you, I'm not finna do all this extra shit. I don't have to do. Motherfucker, I'm ego. I'm boxing ego. I don't have to do all this weird shit to get views. You know, celebrity boxers taking a shit and I'm putting my camera underneath the bathroom stall. I don't got to do all that. I I don't do that. And you see them super chats coming in. You see the money coming in. You see the views. You see the people watching. I ain't got to do all that. So it's just sad times. They trying to get out the red any type of way, which is whatever. But it goes against everything they came in the game suggesting. So in my opinion, they should have never came in the game how they came in the game. You know what I mean? Of course you got to do whatever to make your business survive, but you shouldn't have came in the game talking about pay-per-view is dead and we the Netflix of boxing. Man, you ain't no motherfucking Netflix. Netflix got two movies that cost $310 million to make. Six Underground with Ryan Reynolds and The Irishman. Name two blockbusters that is on the 2020 schedule announced for Dazn. Ain't no motherfucking Netflix. It's funny you don't hear that pay-per-view is dead anymore. Bro, I've been said that. They stopped doing that. Where Tracy Morgan at a time like this? Bye bye pay-per-view. You did all this goofy shit. Where that at? Where the pay-per-view is dead. Bring that back. And what's making it work, listen, I'm gonna tell you business. See, I be joking around and stuff, and I show you different sides of me and whatever. So people, if I could have a regular conversation, I can do impressions. I can, I'm multifaceted. We'll say that. So don't ever get that fucked up and think that the academic smarts ain't there. But this is it. DAZN don't give a fuck about boxing. They're using boxing as a conduit to try to lead to other licensing deals for other sports that generally make more money, like NFL, NBA. These are probably in America bigger brands. Like everybody watches the World Series, America's favorite pastime. Everybody watches the NBA playoffs and finals, football right now. So boxing is the easiest sport to enter because it's the wild, wild fucking West. So it's the easiest. There's promoters that won't work with promoters, there's several promoters, and so it's the easiest sport to enter. You can enter, it's like a job that doesn't have, no experience needed. That's boxing. You don't really have to. If you could put up the money and corral some promoters with a stable, then you can kind of get into boxing, if you have the money. So it's the easiest sport to enter. That's why they don't care. It's not, they came in the game acting like they was doing this for boxing. But it's so apparent they don't care about boxing, because if you care so much about boxing, you would do stuff that uplifts boxing. Like that would actually make you more money, like Canelo versus Andrade, Canelo versus meaningful fighter, Triple G versus Andrade, etc. You would make these fights that people are asking, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, fights that would probably help get you out of the red because they'd be big fights, Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. But there's an old saying, if you want to make some omelets, you got to crack a few eggs. They don't have the stable like that, and they don't want the outcomes to hurt somebody's stable or brand, so they're not ready to make those fights. So they don't care about boxing. What did Kanye Bush don't care about black people? Bro, DAZN don't care about boxing, and it's based on it's evident by their moves. You doing goofy ass undercards that no one's asking for, clout chasing, but when it comes to the actual fights we need to see, where they at? Where are the fights that we need to uplift boxing? So again, DAZN is using boxing because it's the easiest market to enter, as a catalyst or a conduit to get to bigger deals. But here's the thing. You can't get to the bigger deals if you can't establish yourself as a true player for real in the market you're in. So if you decided to use boxing as your conduit for other sports deals in America, right, to nab those, you gotta make it popping, because you don't think, first of all, I don't know the politics and the particulars, but I can imagine the NFL ain't gonna just let anybody advertise and broadcast their fights. Wouldn't even make sense. So it's gonna cost a pretty penny. You get me? So if DAZN's financial records never come out, they never have no Mayweather McGregor, Mayweather versus Canelo Triple G even. If they don't have many fights like that show their true worth, then why would they be able to acquire all these sports bets? So, it's a double-edged sword. You're using the easiest sport to get into. It's the easiest to get into, but it's the easiest to get out of, because boxing has a small niche community. It's a niche. It's like a niche community, and it's a secret society. And when people see you doing the bullshit, it's not going to fare well and bode well with those people. You see what I'm saying? So it's the easiest to get in, but it's also the easiest to get out of, because when fans see you doing bullshit, they're not going to support that. That's the problem. So DAZN, keep doing it. I want them to keep doing it. Keep making these fucking moves. And Logan Paul, you're going to get laughed at. You're going to get laughed all the fucking way out of boxing. People in the UFC ain't really complaining. They getting the fights that they want. So keep doing it, making a mockery of boxing. Yeah, keep doing it. Logan Paul and Buster Douglas and all this weird shit. Riddick Bowe coming out of retirement. Keep making these versus Chris Jericho and all this weird shit. Keep doing it. I bet you. I bet you DAZN will go before me if they don't clean up their act. It's just it needs to be said, bro. It needs to be said. They got fucking Pretty Ricky versus B2K. Ain't nobody trying to see that thing. Fucking gotta be your everything. It's not my way to talk to stranger, but I feel like I already know you. Get this B2K versus Pretty Ricky, bro. Get this stupid ass shit the fuck up out of here. 5 in the morning. Motherfucking B2K. Bump, bump, bump. That is all I wanna see. Get Lil Fizz up out of here. Lil Fizz versus Lil Romeo. Man, come on. Yellow Wolf versus Pitbull. That's what. Yellow Wolf entered the internet. WWA, like, bro, get this weird ass shit, man. MGK versus Yellow Wolf. Yellow Wolf entered the internet. Like, get this shit out of here, bro. French Montana versus Hannah Montana. Man, get this crazy ass shit. It's the climb. Yeah. I came here like a wrecking ball. French Montana versus Hannah Montana. You reaching in the motherfucker, bro. This shit poor. This shit, man, come on. Lil C's from Junior Mafia versus Lil Caesar's Pizza. Pizza. And you want to sit home on my living room floor playing Nintendo with C's and Leo? Get money. Or what you say? Bro, you got Lil C's versus Little Caesars, man. Get the fuck about it here. DAZN burning money like Pablo Escobar when he was running from the laws. They burning money to try to stay warm. Man, this shit horrible. You're fucking Ted the Bear versus a grizzly bear. Man, get this weird, goofy ass shit. Boxing fans told you it's a secret society. Ain't nobody come for that. He said Juicy J versus LJ. Hey, you stupid. Icy's a fool, bro. Yeah, man. Dr. Phil versus Dr. Kevorkian. Man, get this shit. Dr. Dre get the winner. Oh, hell yeah. I get so much ass, call me an astronaut. Hell yeah. Alright, calm down. Relax. Start breathing. Fuck that shit. You just caught this bitch cheating. While you at work, she's with some dudes trying to get off. Fuck, slit in her throat. Got this bitch. Bro, get Dr. Dre and Eminem. Man, come on, bro. Tag team match. Tell him you need a place to stay. You'll be safe for days with Renee. you be safe for days if you shave your legs with Renee's razor blades. Yeah. Eminem versus Renee's razor blades and shit, bro. That's what I want to see. Tell him you need a place to stay. You'll be safe for days if you shave your legs with Renee's razor. Yeah, but if it all goes through like it's supposed to, the whole neighborhood knows you and they'll expose you. Fuck that. Do that shit. Shoot that big. Can you afford to blow this shit? Are you that rich? Why the you give a if she die? Are you that? Yeah, bro. Slim Shady versus Slim Jim. Jumped up, choked a giraffe, snapped his neck and broke it in half. Waging wars. Went on stage and sprayed cage with Agent Orange and wiped my ass with his paging swords. I'm steaming this year. I'm a demon this year. I ripped Mystical's voice box out and screamed in his ear. Yeah, can I see that? Fucking B-Rabbit versus the Tricks Rabbit. How about that? Tank top screaming Lotto, I don't fit you. You see how far them white jokes get you? Tank top screaming Lotto, I don't. Can we see B-Rabbit versus the Tricks Rabbit? Silly Rabbit, tricks are for kids. That's what I want to see. Ward, I think you were a little too hard on the Beavers. So was Eddie Hassel, Wally, and Miss Cleaver. Yeah, get that in there. He said Dr. Dre versus Andre Young. Hey, y'all tripping. Bro, I want to see Escape versus SWV. I don't know what it is. Bro, can I see that? Weak in the knees match. Oh my gosh, man. Dazn got to get it. They got to get it together. Fucking Wile E. Coyote versus Tasmanian Devil. All this weird ass shit, bro. Ice Cube versus Ice-T. Make it happen. I want to see Crucial Conflict versus Bone Thugs and Harmony. Running and fucking it up and creeping and come up. Boo, we don't want to murder you and it's so mysterious. How many nigga want to get it, want to kill it? Bro, can I see that? Can I see Bone Thugs and Harmony versus Crucial Conflict on Dazn? Can I get that? We don't want to murder you and it's so mysterious. How many niggas want to get it, want to kill it? Come kill me, hater, murder with the AK. Can I get that? Yeah, I want to see that Busy Bone. Little boo and God's got him and I'm going to miss everybody. That man said, hey, in the middle. Yeah, can I get that? Fucking Twister versus Busy Bone. Can we get that? Man, come on, bro. I'm repping the Rockets, they property clear. I got a cock and low finna pop these, so kill a motherfucker like the cocks. Come up when I go to sell the rocks and blow. Get them in the minute, gotta rock and roll. Gotta hit him in the heart with the heater. Can I see that? Twister? Can we see Twister? Someone said Captain Kirk and Captain Planet. Yeah. Can I see Captain Kirk versus the Baby Kirk album? How about that? Man, you know the vibes. Can I see that? The Baby Kirk album versus Captain Kirk. Winner get Picard. Man, come on, bro. Can I see Lucas Keeler versus an actual killer? Lucas Keeler versus Uncle Luke. 2 Live Crew. Man, come on. MC Hammer versus Thor's Hammer. Can we get that on Dazn? Vanilla Ice versus Snow. Ding, 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 ding. All right, stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Doom. Doom. Can I see him? You remember? Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Go Ninja, go. Can we get him from Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze? Super Shredder versus Debo. Man, get this shit out of here. Corny ass shit, man. Come on. Tom Brady, Peyton Manning. Winner get Eli. Eli Manning versus the Book of Eli. Man, come on. William Shatner versus Priceline. Y'all crazy. R. Kelly versus Surviving R. Kelly Survivors. How about that? And I'm not trying to be rude. Hey, pretty girl, I'm feeling you. Trying to get you a hotel. Can I see that? R. Kelly versus the Survivors. Versus the cast of Survivors. Bars, let's get it. This shit is crazy, bro. I want to see Geek Squad versus Revenge of the Nerds. Revenge of the Nerds versus Geek Squad. It's coming on live on Dazn. Oh my goodness, Ego, I'm about to jump out of my car while that's moving. Oh, wow. My music is therapeutic for whoever's there to use it. Like jumping out of a car while it's moving. You've been waiting on this moment. My sermon is like an omen. I'm serving a mirror. That reminds me of the Eminem verse. Bro, he was killing it. He said, my music is therapeutic for whoever's there to use it. He said, the type that getting to you to jump out of a car while it's moving. You've been waiting on this moment. My sermon is like an omen. I'm serving a Merrick sermon. I saw the window was open and I jumped through it. My shit, if you don't get pumped to it, I quit. Here's my rhyme book. Go ahead and thumb through it. Pick it and rummage from it. Yeah, he was killing, bro. This man said he finna jump out the whip. This man said the Elote man versus Dorito Loco. Hey, you gotta chill. I want to see the most interesting man in the world versus Chuck Norris. Dos Equis. Yeah, can I get Dos Equis, most interesting man in the world versus Chuck Norris? Chuck Norris versus Chuck Woolery. I want to see Colonel Sanders versus Randall Tex Cobb. Look him up. Y'all don't know about Randall Tex Cobb. I want to see Blind Fury from 106 in Park versus the Blind Fury with Rucker Hauer. How about that? Winner gets Stevie Wonder. I want to see Soul Glow versus Ultra Perm on Dazn. Can Dazn come out with that match? Smash the like button. Y'all got to get the likes up. I want to see Pokeball versus Pokemon. Let's get it. I want to see OBJ versus ODB. Winner get TLC. TLC versus SWV. Creep. The creep match. So I creep. Yeah, can I get T-Boss versus Mac 10? Man, come on, bro. I want to see MC8 Mac 10. How about that? Geico Lizard versus Flo from Progressive. Hey, y'all tripping, bro. I want to see Flo from Progressive versus Alexa. Alexa versus Siri. How about that? I want to see Randy Jackson versus Randy from American Idol. Randy Jackson from the Jackson 5, bro, versus Randy Jackson from American Idol. That's a no for me, dog. This dude is a fool. He said DMX versus IMX. Hey, they came out with like one hit. As like Immature had hella hits, but when they switched their name to IMX, they had this one with the basketball. They said Immature's back, Immature's back. Yeah. Do we think they had balls spinning on the red? That shit was kind of tight though. He said Immature's back, Immature's back, Immature's back. That motherfucker had a Batman mask. Marcus Houston with the Batman mask versus R. Kelly with the Kelly Pied Piper mask. Step, step, step. Step in the name of love. Man, this shit crazy. It really, it truly is. Just so it said TLC versus 3LW. That girl with that lisp. I'm getting a little tired of it. Broken promises. Chilling at the crib with your baby mama. Bro, that 3LW lisp girl versus Mike Tyson. Battle of the lisp. She was like, getting a little tired of it. Broken promises. Hanging at the club with your baby mama. Like, what the fuck? This shit's spinal. These old spinal ass lyrics. Y'all remember her? She was kind of cute. But she had that list, bro. She said, I'm getting a little tired of it. Broken promises. Chilling at the crib with your baby mama. Players is the players. I'm like, what the fuck is a players is the players, bro? Man, she need to fight Mike Tyson, man. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. I'm cut from their cloth. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. I'm just ferocious. I want his heart. I want to eat his kid, bro. Yeah, bro. I want to see that. Battle of the Lisp. Y'all remember 3LW? That shit was crazy. She was on the stoop, pissed off at her manager. Get a little tired of it. Promises. Changing at the club with the big mama. Yeah, her versus Lil Mama. My lip gloss is popping. Lil Mama versus Jay-Z because she got on the stage with Alicia Keys and Jay-Z at their award show. Motherfucker Jay was like, he's like, the city never sleep. I'm from New York. And she got on the stage. Well, Lil Mama, sit your ass down. How you get up here? Bro, Lil Mama, she got on stage like them Nigerians. Bro, them Nigerians will get on stage with the rapper. Hey, Nigerians be fearless, bro. Don't have no club. Don't be a rapper and have no motherfucking concert in Nigeria if you don't want motherfuckers on your stage. Bro, I seen one with Future and he was like, straight up. He was like, no. And then the dude came at him like Walking Dead. He was like, the Nigerian cousin. Bro, it's so funny. This is kind of recent, too. Future was like, bro, he was doing this song, and he was like, yo, straight up. And then the guy jumped on the stage. He was like, and started lunging. Future was like, and then he looked like he was about to punch the dude. I was dying. Them Nigerians will hop up on that stage. Oh, wow. That man said Dan versus salad. I'm done. I can't even deal with this, bro. What? Hey, bro, Miguel. Hey, this dude won. This dude is tripping, bro. Miguel is tripping out here. Hey, bro, I'm not even repeating this stupid shit. Y'all funny as a mother. Hey, smash the like button. We working. Pam Grier versus David Allen Grier. How you living? What? How you living? What? How you living? You living color. Yeah. David Allen Grier versus Pam Grier. Yeah, that's what I want to see on Dazn. It's just crazy, man. This shit is really crazy. Tom Hardy versus Tom from MySpace. That's what I want to see. That's a good ass match. Tom Hardy versus Tom from MySpace. That's a good one. I know the whole world will sign up for that. Hey, and Dazn they keep having these industry plants coming out with these numbers and shit, bro. Come on. Look. Dazn announces Joshua versus Andy Ruiz fight was its most streamed event internationally of 2019 over 2 UEFA Championship League games, followed by Canelo Kovalev at 4, Logan Paul KSI at number 5. Dazn is said to be at 800,000 US subscribers now. Bro, Dazn is the cap god, bro. Bro, you have 800,000 US subscribers. What they there for? Bro, just analyze this. You have 800,000, bro. See, DAZN, they think they slick. They'll do something like wait till the number's at the highest and then try to release that number. First of all, DAZN is an opt-in, opt-out program. Listen to me, people. DAZN is an opt-in, opt-out program. So you mean to tell me you have an ongoing 800,000, but no numbers are coming out? You're lying. You're lying. You have 800K ongoing, bro. So it don't matter. So okay, let's say for Joshua Ruiz, the number shot up to 800,000 because people really wanted to see that fight. Let's say that's true. 800,000 independent, unique, paid U.S. accounts. How many do you have now? Icy petty as a motherfucker. He said they have 799,999 because I canceled a few weeks back. Hey, you petty as hell, bro. So, bro, come on. You didn't all year. You ain't released no numbers, and then the last month of the year, now some fake numbers come out. Man, come on, bro. DAZN, that's bad. He said DAZN remind me of a cat in high school that be lying on their dick. Yeah, I fucked a bitch. Yeah, I fucked all the Kardashians at once. Man, shut your ass up. You lying. There was a dude named Carl. He used to lie like a motherfucker. Bro, he said he lost his virginity. He ain't lose no virginity. I could tell by how you acting. Bro, you ain't lose your virginity. Anyway, bro, let's say you have 800,000, right? After, okay, just listen to me, bro. Let's say it shot up to 800K because Joshua Ruiz, we knew what to expect, and people expected a great fight in the sequel, right? DJ Yo just sponsored. What does that mean? Where DJ Yo at? What the hell? You a sponsor? What the fuck does that mean? How you sponsor me? What the fuck is that? What is the sponsorship? Man, I got sponsors. I got the most sponsors. I don't understand what that is saying to me right now. DJ Yo, where you at? How you sponsor me? I don't get it. I don't even know how you did that, man. See, I be getting shit. I don't even know. I don't know if that's what they are saying for a channel member. Man, where DJ Yo at? This man sponsored me. I don't even know what that means, bro. But whatever. I got all the sponsors. Anywho. No, he didn't type that. I got the ego bots now. That's what they're referring to, a channel member? Okay, that makes sense. Bro, they said sponsor. I was like, what the fuck? I'm getting sponsored in the month. But man, YouTube is fucking up because it's not. Have you seen the notification that we got a new channel member? It's supposed to show up on the screen. Bro, YouTube got to get, just like, remember real Business Brain? Business Brain sent $100 that didn't come through still. He said they had 800,000 for AJ versus Ruiz and Bellator, and it shot back down the next month back to 90,000. Hey, you a fool. But listen. I'm gonna say it like this. Let's say hypothetically, Joshua Ruiz was so anticipated that it shot up to 800,000 for DAZN season because, you know, they had Logan Paul fighting, and then a month later they had Joshua Ruiz. Bro, you're capping, because if that was the true number, which is still, I don't know. I don't know if that's even true, you know, because they don't get reported like other businesses, like on network TV and linear platforms. But hypothetically, if it is true, after watching Joshua Ruiz and the fact that the YouTube fight is now over, how many stayed with them? How many are going to stay with them for the next 2 months? Watch Joshua Ruiz 2 and tell me what type of fight was it. Was it an awesome fight? Was it a great fight? Was it a great fight? So, bro, even you have to look at like, okay, here's the prime example of what I'm talking about. See, business brains. Shout out to my man. I'm gonna hit y'all with my business brains. I'm gonna hit you and show you how business works because I've worked my whole life and held jobs and been in managerial positions, etc. So watch this. Watch how I do. Let's say when I was a manager, salary manager at Lowe's, we would have a job fair or job opportunities where we do mass hirings. I built a store from the ground up, like not like me physically, but we had a company, and then there were, just think of a empty 100,000 plus square foot Lowe's building with nothing in it, and then we helped set up the racking, put all the products on the shelf. So we had to fulfill from the ground up. It was a new store in Concord, California. I used to work at when it opened, and I promoted from my store and transferred to that store that had just been built, and we had to put stuff on the shelf, build the shelving. Plus, they had a third party company, but I was in charge along with my fellow salary managers and the store manager of hiring. So let's say we do a job fair and we're advertising that we're hiring, brand new store. We need to fulfill all these positions, fill them, right? Let's say we filled 1,000 jobs. Not everybody panned out. That's just what it was. So even if we did 1,000 jobs, not everyone's staying. Some people didn't show up for their first day of work. Some people were unreliable and then they got canned and terminated. Some people, did some Bill Cosby shit, sexual harassment. What the pussy? Like to touch the females on the tush. They got to go. So people got fired. People got let go of. People got laid off. So that's like we could say we hired 1,000 people, but how many people did we retain? That's what this is about. Retention. How many people can you retain? So even if you did 800K, which I don't know, but hypothetically, if you did, after watching Joshua Ruiz 2 and the type of fight it was, how many, and YouTube fight, which we don't know the next big YouTube fight, that's going to be a main event because they haven't announced a YouTube main event, then explain how many people you retained. You can't just wait till a number goes up. Like, okay, everything's about, what's the word? It starts with a C. Context. Yeah, you have to put stuff in context. Even if you had 800,000, how many people were so satisfied with Joshua Ruiz and how it played out and how the fight looked and the fight week build up and the fight being in Saudi Arabia, to the point where they stayed? My man Icy just said he canceled. I know a lot of people that said they canceled. So it's not like I don't care about a number. I care about the on. See, this is the thing. When Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence does 360,000 pay-per-view buys, that's how many people they're saying actually purchased. So it doesn't matter about retention. It doesn't matter if they watch the next Fox event. Out of this one particular event, you got 375,000 to shell out 50, 75 bucks or whatever it cost. End of story. That's why pay-per-view model is not dead like they're trying to make it sound, because you got all your money out the event. People paid for the event, the experience, he said I canceled after Canelo Jacobs. That's what I'm saying. They talking about, we got 800. So you have okay, here, I'll take it. Man, I'm the king of analogies. This is what I do. A hospital. They can have someone come into the intensive care unit, the ICU, and be in bad shape, bullet wounds and shit. And then they can get them in stable condition where it's like their condition is like kind of subsided, their injuries, it looks cool. And then out of nowhere, their heart rate jumps up. They have to figure out what's going on. Like, oh shit, his heart rate just increased. He's going to have a heart attack or whatever. So you have to sustain that. You have to, it's not about, you got his heart rate to slow down. And then you're in the hospital bed, somebody got shot and they're in the hospital bed, and all of a sudden their heart rate starts beating and goes crazy and off the Richter to the point where they're about to have a heart attack. So you have to keep them in a sustained condition so they can survive. There's a lot of people that have went to hospitals and they calmed the situation down, and then they had complications that pushed them over, and then it would end up being fatal. You get what I'm saying? So, like I said, it has to be a sustained health in a hospital. Or if you hire a bunch of people, it has to be a retention. So these are just some analogies for you. Even if you had 800,000, I highly doubt 1,000 people are going to stay after watching Joshua Ruiz 2 in the fight that it was. And your schedule is Jaime Munguia versus Spike O'Sullivan. Here's a theory. Y'all ready to play the game? When y'all want to play the Eagles Army game, bro, this is why new media is so impactful in this game. These young boys can't beat me. When y'all are ready to play, say hell yeah. And somebody do a like check. Watch how I do. Watch how I do. I always drive these points home. Watch how I do it. When y'all ready to play, can I get a hell yeah? You go back to a restaurant, if the service and food are good, Dazn won't serve the food you want. It comes late and it tastes like shit. You'll be a fool to come back to that restaurant. And there goes Adrian with the bars. We got to get the likes up. Past 200, let's get it. If you're in here right now and haven't committed to the like button, smash that motherfucker, bro. Hit that like button, though. Smash the like button. We working. We working, y'all. I got another point for y'all. I'm going to drive this one home for y'all. All right. Yeah, smash the like button. We working. Yeah, it's about retention and sustaining something. You have to sustain momentum. Here's a question for y'all. Jaime Munguia versus Gary Spike O'Sullivan, who's one fight removed from a first-round knockout to David Lemieux, and he's from Ireland, and he's not a big name in America. Plus, he got knocked out one fight ago in one round by David Lemieux, who got schooled up by other people like Triple G and Billy Joe Saunders. But he knocked Gary Spike O'Sullivan out, right? Shout out to London. Name one fight on that undercard. Main event, I know. Jaime Munguia versus Gary Spike O'Sullivan. Name one undercard fight on that card that is happening this weekend. Name one fight. Real brother doesn't know. Shout out to my man. Don't all speak at once. Don't look it up either. Off the top of your dome, name one fight. Name one fight on the undercard. Business brain laughing. Bro, I haven't seen no promotion, negative promotion, rats versus mice on the undercard. Wow. Who's on the undercard? Name one fight. Can y'all hear? Y'all can't hear me? Name one fight. Because Gary Russell just got announced. He's fighting that King Tut guy. King Tut, whatever his nickname is. And he's an Olympian. Rigondeaux's on that undercard. I know that for a fact. Clarissa Shields is about to fight this weekend also. The rescheduling of her fight because that dude, the girl's trainer got punched and badly hurt or whatever. So they rescheduled that. My dude, Jaron Boots Ennis, is on the undercard. See, I can tell you even on smaller cards who's on the card though. That Showtime card, that PBC card, I could tell you at least somebody who's on the undercard. Bro, I literally have heard nothing about Jaime Munguia, Spike O'Sullivan since it was announced. It's this weekend, and I have no idea anybody who's on the undercard. And besides that, DAZN, with their current business model, their exclusive content, they show the whole undercard on YouTube, you know, or 80% of it, 90% of it. That is not sustainable. Okay, you're trying to lure people to an app and you're showing 80, 85, 90% of the card for free on YouTube. You're showing your Stallone Productions and is getting 1 million plus views on it for free. After the fight, you're doing highlight reels, trying to keep up with HBO and keep up with the Joneses. Bro, why does someone need to buy DAZN then if you're giving away all your shit? But you already giving up your shit. I'm still a mystery to you, but I know exactly where this is coming from. See, when I ask if you want some dinner, you start chowing down. I say to myself, this motherfucker, he's carrying on like he ain't got a care in the world. And who knows? Maybe he don't. Maybe this food. I'm doing a movie. So I know y'all like, what the fuck is he even talking about? That's one of my movies. It's called True Romance. Gary Oldman plays this pimp named Drexel. He said, I'm still a mystery to you, but I know exactly where your white ass is coming from. See, when I ask if you want some dinner, you start chowing down. I say to myself, this motherfucker, he's carrying on like he ain't got a care in the world. Who knows? Maybe he don't. Maybe this fool's such a bad motherfucker. He ain't got to worry about nothing. He just sit down and watch my motherfucking TV. You ain't even sat down yet. You just been clocking me. Yeah, I know I'm pretty, but I ain't as pretty as a couple of titties. Hey, Morty, go get the van. Get Alabama. Bring a dumbass back here. I'll keep Loverboy here in the team. Bro, Gary Oldman's a beast, bro. He killed that role. Yeah, I got the monologues. You see, when I ask if you want some dinner, you start chowing down. I say to myself, this motherfucker, he carrying on like he ain't got a care in the world. Who knows? Bro, Drexel was a beast in that movie. He must have thought it was White Boy Day. It ain't White Boy Day, is it, Marty? Clarence Horley almost sound like a nigga name. Hey, Gary Russell was I said Gary Russell. Gary Oldman was a beast. This shit is too easy. Y'all gotta watch that True Romance. Everybody's in it. Samuel L. Jackson, Brad Pitt, Quentin Tarantino wrote it. One of my favorite movies. But anyway, you don't even know who's on the undercard, and they're gonna show the undercard for free. How you gonna sustain business? So I'm supposed to pay $20, $50, like Eddie Hearn want, for some shit, and you throwing out all your shit all the time. That's like Showtime year round doing a free preview weekend. You ain't gonna make no money. How you gonna do a free preview weekend every week? You supposed to try to lure people in, give people a trial, but them motherfuckers, DAZN show every fucking fight. How you gonna show every fight, undercard fight, every Stallone Balboa promotion docuseries? Tarantino didn't direct it though. He just wrote the screenplay. Beast of a screenplay. But you showing you already giving up your shit. You already giving up it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's not sustainable. But they so desperate, they trying to lure people in, so they trying to show all their content for free. So people like that, I guess they feel that's going to encourage. They do not understand this American market. Because the other angle with DAZN is this. DAZN think they're looking at pure money versus money. That's not how boxing works. They're like, oh, you could pay $80 for one Wilder fight, or you could pay $120 a year for me, for all of our fights. Bro, Americans is looking for savings. That's not how that works. People are paying for the event. That's like saying DAZN, this dumbass business practice that they got going. That's like saying, oh yeah, why should I pay $250 for a Chris Brown concert tickets when I could listen to his CD for $9.99? You motherfuckers. That's the dumbest straw man argument. Yeah, you could listen to Chris Brown album for $9.99 and download it off Apple Music, but you going for the fucking experience and the live aspect, the live entertainment. Y'all ever been to a live concert? Bro, I seen Chris Brown in concert. That motherfucker ran out. They said, coming to the stage, Chris Brown, that motherfucker, take it down, I really want to take it down. Bro, motherfucker started doing shit. I was like, oh shit. I really want to get. Bro, I was like, what the fuck? Bro, he ran out and started gigging. I was like, what the fuck? I wasn't even ready. Me and my date was like, what? Hold on. Put the goddamn nachos down. Breezy's out. Bro, this motherfucker ran out. Like, I don't know if he had a Red Bull or something. This motherfucker ran that. I really want to. This motherfucker ran out on some shit. I was like, oh shit. So you paying for the live experience. You talking, oh, I can listen to that same song for $9.99. Yeah, but it's different. You paying for the experience. People are paying because they want it. They're not paying $75 because it's like the thing to do. They paying $75 because they fuck with Wilder. Because they want to support. It's common sense. Like, okay, I'm going to do videos regardless. Regardless if I get 1 super chat or 1 million. I'm going to run my channel. But people who are super chatting, they're doing it to encourage, to support, to motivate, to say thank you for what they perceive entertainment or a job well done. They're paying for the experience. They're not paying. Like when I get a super chat from Icy, Real Brother, Brent Weary, Business Brain, they're not paying because they have to. They're being forced. It's not extortion. It's not like ransom money. They're paying to help keep the wheels well oiled. And that's what Dazn hasn't understood about the game. They talking about, oh, and even the dumb fans that is co-signing is stupid. Oh, I could pay $80 for a Wilder fight or $110 for Dazn. Bro, that's not how it works. People are fucking with Wilder. So they paying for his event to, it's an experience. Same thing Conor McGregor. You like Conor McGregor, you like his brand, you like his upcoming fight, you're paying for it. Period. That's just the way it is. I don't know what you're thinking. Oh, fuck the cowboy. Who the fuck is that? You're paying into someone's brand. You get what I'm saying? It's not like across the board tit for tat. I'm paying to see Wilder try to knock somebody the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So you can offer up Jesse Vargas, Mikey Garcia, but that fight doesn't interest me. I don't really, it doesn't. It's alright, but it's not like. Who believes that Mikey Garcia, Jesse Vargas is going to end in a one-punch knockout for either guy? You see? But when you fuck with Wilder, you never know. He could be losing rounds in one punch and just get you up out of here. So, again, people pay for the experience and the event. And, the better they make it, these promoters, like if PBC loads up an undercard, then the better it is. The better chance, the better the fight is, obviously, the main event. And the better the card is, then the more. Tank Davis. People paying because they fucking with Tank. They the experience in the live, at the moment. And then Badu Jack, Jean Pascal on the card. Okay, that's a good fight. So they paying for the experience. It don't just cross over like, oh, hey, you got Showtime for, it cost you $130 a year, so buy DAZN for the month. That's not how people look at it. People are always trying to find savings, and there's a multitude of things that we as consumers buy. Most people probably have some type of music program, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Pandora, and if you want commercial free, you got to pay for it. Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, Sherm, Dust, PCP, Primo, So that's how it works. DAZN's trying to make it look like it's 2 + 2 arithmetic, but there's way more factors into why people support. It's like a psyche. It's not just, hey, I could watch one Errol Spence fight for $75, or I could, give a couple more dollars to DAZN. If they ain't fucking with it, then they ain't fucking with it. If they don't want to pay for Canelo to fight certain guys, then that's what it is. I don't know anybody that asked for Canelo versus Kovalev. Not one person. Canelo just randomly said, I'm fighting Kovalev, and the fight looked FAF. That's what happened. Nobody said, because they thought it was not even in the realm of possibilities of what Canelo would be doing. So ain't nobody was asking for that. He just randomly, I was born ready. I'm going to make a legacy fight. Let me fight Kovalev at 70. Nobody told you to do that. And it's weak as fuck. He was a champion for 6 weeks. beat Kovalev. It looked FAF, boring fight. And then now he ain't staying in the division to fight Beterbiev. But his team said that Beterbiev is worse than Kovalev and an easier fight. But you ain't fighting him. Cap. Bro, I'm sick of all the clout chasing. I'm sick of the capping in boxing. It's horrible. It's horrible. Beterbiev ain't as good as Kovalev, but you won't fight Beterbiev. Oh, okay, that's believable. Seems legit. Stay in that motherfucker and fight Beterbiev. Why? Why not? If you beat a guy, Beterbiev beat Kovalev twice in the amateurs, and he looked a lot fresher in his last fight than Kovalev looked in his last fight for Canelo. So we know it's cap. You know, and Eddie Reynoso made a statement recently. If you thought the fight looked fixed, then you don't know shit. Well, I guess I don't know shit because I thought the shit looked horrible. I don't care who mad, bro. Eddie Reynoso talking about you don't know anything. Well, shit, I guess I don't know nothing because that shit looked cap. That is weird. All of a sudden, a power puncher who murdered a person, killed somebody in the ring, he don't want to throw no power shots. Horrible. And either way, whether it was FAF or if it wasn't, it still doesn't change from the fight was fucking boring. Canelo didn't look to be sharp. Kovalev didn't look to be sharp. Kovalev was fighting scary. It was 10 rounds of some bullshit, and there was no real sustained action until the 10th round. So it don't matter if you thought it looked real or fake. The reality, the thing that we can all agree on, it wasn't a great scintillating fight. You know, it wasn't no fight that just, oh man, now that was the fight. I have no desire to watch that shit again. I'd rather watch somebody's badass kids, baby kids, than to watch that shit again. I have no interest in watching that shit from start to finish. At all. Anybody went back and watched that fight from straight from start to finish. Not no Dazn highlights or some shit. I'm talking about from start to finish. Anybody. There was no need to watch a fight like that again. But when the fight's good, like let's say Luis Ortiz and Wilder too, you might want to go back to see how it unfolded or, you know, check out how Tank dropped Gamboa again. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody watching that Canelo shit again. That shit was, I didn't even watch the Jacobs fight again. I'm not watching Jacobs versus Chavez again. I seen what I seen it once and that was enough. Ain't no, why I need to watch Chavez quit again? Oh, hold on. Let me put this in slow motion. Let me watch it. Let me watch the quit in slow motion. No, there ain't no reason to watch half of the Joshua Ruiz too. Bro, DAZN has a lot of fights with zero replay value. I have no desire at all to watch Joshua Ruiz from start to finish again. At all. You can find some people that will be willing to watch Luis Ortiz Wilder 2 again, you know, to see how it all unfolded, or, you know, Charlo Harrison or some shit. Ain't nobody I know that want to watch half of them fights again. But wait, there's more. And the other thing that I keep telling you, DAZN is really in deep water unless they majorly fix some things, because where's the World Boxing Super Series? Where's the Tabiti fight? When is that coming up? How you ain't even finished your last season. So this might be your last season. Bars. I said you ain't even finished your last season, so this might be your last season. Oh my gosh. The bars is too tough. The bars is too tough. Where the Tabiti finals? Then the other person that won in the cruiserweight, didn't he just give up his belts for some reason? Because he didn't want to fight a mandatory or something like that. So what's up with the finals? They didn't even have no finals. So if you look at it, the World Boxing Super Series had some pretty good fights, and they were showcased on DAZN. We don't even know if there's going to be another season. And even if they do, what division can they make pop that they haven't already done that we need a World Boxing Super Series for? Because it's not like they're going to do it with the welterweights or 154, because Al Heyman has control of all those guys except for Crawford. That's my question to you. I asked the questions that nobody is asking in this game, and it remains the same. Name a World Boxing Super Series relevant division with a lot of great fights that they can tackle that makes sense to do it again. Because even the cruiserweight division didn't make sense to run it back again so much, because some of the people that lost in the first season were back in the second season with the addition of Andrew Tabiti. Like Dorticos got knocked out in the first season, and then he came back and then knocked out Tabiti, who wasn't in the first season. But it's the same guys. Usyk is the best cruiserweight. He already proved that because he beat Gassiev. Gassiev beat Dorticos. So it wasn't really a reason to run that cruiserweight back. There's not enough people at cruiserweight to the point where that's interesting. There's no one moving up to cruiserweight from light heavyweight or something to make that even interesting. So what division can the World Boxing Super Series do? Middleweight could pop off? Hell no. Because if it could pop off, the only meaningful fight DAZN has made at 160 has been who? Canelo Jacobs. So how is middleweight going to pop off? That means you would have to get, bro, if y'all, listen, I'm not here for the bullshit. If y'all can't keep up, you going to get left on my channel. You going to get left. Christopher, you coming very close, bro. You coming very close because who the fuck believes Canelo, who does what he wants, says what he wants, just bought an $80 million yacht? Who believes Canelo's going to enter a fucking tournament at this point of his career? I mean, you could have sounded this out yourself. Does that really seem likely? Canelo got a bag of $365 million for some odd fights. One of the fights has been Kovalev, one has been Rocky Fielding, and one has been meaningful with Jacobs. Who believes that Canelo is going to enter a motherfucking World Boxing Super Series with all the clout and power and prestige and shit that his name holds with the amount of money he's making? So who wants to watch a middleweight tournament with no fucking Canelo, with no Charlo? It doesn't make sense. So you could have figured this one out yourself. See, before you guys speak and type these things, you can sound it out yourself and see if it makes sense. Who believes Triple G? He don't even want to rematch Derevyanchenko. Who believes he's going to jump in the tournament? He getting $100 million. So that's cap. I do not want to see a middleweight World Boxing Super Series without Charlo, without Triple G, and without Canelo. It means nothing. Well, you're going to have Andrade, Selesky, and motherfucking Derevyanchenko only. You know, Gabe Rosado. And come on, bro. It doesn't even make sense. So, once again, I asked the same question. What division can the World Boxing Super Series even tackle? That's realistic. Canelo is not going to join. No, he ain't Andre Ward. He don't even want to fight Andrade or Charlo. So why are you going to jump in a tournament where he would have to likely fight them? Who can the World Boxing Super Series get at 168? The best two guys to me are David Benavidez and Caleb Plant. So who they going to have? John Ryder and Caleb Smith, who already won the World Boxing Super Series? Bro, y'all wasting my time. Give me some better work. It don't make sense. Caleb Smith already won the World Boxing Super Series, and he still ain't fought Canelo. He still ain't fought Caleb Plant. He still ain't fought David Benavidez. So if it ain't that, it don't make sense. John Ryder, Billy Joe Saunders, and Caleb Smith, they going to do a tournament? Come on, bro. And if you did do a tournament, why the World Boxing Super Series don't even need to be included? Matchroom can just make that tournament. So it don't make sense. Who else? Who next? Triple G should retire if he's going to fight nobody's. Facts. Who else can he fight? Well, I mean, what else division can you do a popping World Boxing Super Series with people likely to join and realistic? I'll give y'all one last opportunity. Bro, I've already thought of this stuff. Come on, stop wasting my time, man. Y'all wasting my time. Come on. Smash the like button. The prodigal son has returned. I've already thought of whatever you done thought of. I already thought of whatever you thought up. I've already thought of. So name a realistic World Boxing Super Series Season 3 division that they can tackle with big, meaningful fights. Ain't nobody gonna answer. Nobody. See, people get mad at my approach. Oh, ego thinks he know everything. Oh, blah, blah, blah. But they ain't saying nothing. Who's that one? All right, I'm going to put you in. Whoever answered, you in the hot seat. Jesse Kirkland, you in the hot seat. Okay, 126. Who gonna sign up for it? You in the hot seat. 10 seconds. Y'all ain't wasting no more of my time. Jesse Kirkland, you should have waved the white flag, bro. Okay, so what name some people that could be in the 126 World Boxing Super Series that's likely. Yeah, Icy, I got one for you. Y'all ain't wasting my time. I promise you that. Name the 126 pounders. Okay, that Stevenson, that's one person. So he gonna fight himself? That's one person. 8 seconds. And that's a top rank fighter. Why a top rank have him go over to the World Boxing Super Series when Jose Ramirez wasn't in the World Boxing Super Series? Okay, that's one person. Who he gonna fight? I told y'all all these weak ass guesses, you're gonna get it. 7 seconds. Why is Top Rank gonna send one of their rising stars to Dazn, who just became a champion? Why are they gonna send him to Dazn on a World Boxing Super Series tournament? All right, 5 seconds. Come on, Jesse Kirkland. You about to be James Kirkland. I'm Canelo. You about to be out of here. He said Dazn got the opposite of the Midas touch. It's not realistic. So Stevenson's gonna fight him. Block him, bro. I'm done. I'm done. I try to give these boys a chance. If listen, I tell you the rules. Say I wave the white flag, Uncle Mate, anything like that. That's the only way we're gonna spare you. That's the only way we're gonna spare you. Is if you admit you wrong, or you prove me wrong. Who else? Anybody else want to pick up the featherweight argument that makes sense? You think a new champion that Top Rank just got, who's an Olympian, a silver medalist, Top Rank gonna send him to Dazn to fight on a World Boxing Super Series? That's not likely. Who else? Anybody else? See how it get quiet? You see how it get quiet? Okay then. 160 could pop if you get the right guys, but it's just fantasy. I know it's not realistic because of politics. Just the way, yeah, but I mean, that's stupid though, because it's not even worth mentioning. There's 154 would be great if they had a World Boxing Super Series. Heavyweight 147. I mean, you could do that with anything. There's like, oh man, if Cardi B was making out with J-Lo, that would be hot. Yeah, I mean, but that's not what's happening. You know, if I had a threesome with Cardi B and J-Lo, that would be awesome. But that's not your life. That's not happening. So it's not even worth mentioning if it don't look realistic. Yeah, heavyweight, that would be a popping division to do a tournament. But you think Joshua, he don't even want to fight Wilder. So he gonna enter a tournament? It's not realistic. Because basically, in essence, it's boxing. It's kind of like freelance. If they wanted to make tournament, they could have made these fucking fights without a tournament, but they didn't. So it's gonna be the Paul family, Logan Paul, Jake Paul tournament. You like a YouTube. That's what they can get. They can get a YouTube tournament going. Anderson, Gibb, KSI, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, Paul Bunyan, all these motherfuckers. PewDiePie, Keemstar, all these motherfuckers. Roberto Blake, yeah, they could do. They could do that. That's the tournament they can get, maybe. Woe Vicky, Bad Baby, Bad Bunny, something like that. DJ Khaled versus Fat Joe, they might can get something like that. But this other shit, FaZe Clan versus the Ku Klux Klan, yeah, they can get some shit like that. KKK versus FaZe Clan or some weird shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Wu-Tang Clan versus the KKK, Ku Klux Klan. They might can get that. RZA versus a racist. RZA versus racist. Can y'all get that? Jizza versus niggas with the KKK. Can you get that? Method Man versus a man on meth. Can y'all get that? Jonathan Guy, block him. I don't give a fuck. Keep crying. He was crying in there. Jonathan Guy, gotta go. Block him. Your pity is for the weak. Oh my God. Oh, I love when they be doing that. You ain't changing this program. Blocker. Blocker, blocker. Man. What is that crying supposed to do? Don't watch me. That's it. You don't like the show, that's cool. To each his own. Acquired taste. Don't watch me. Like, I know some people, I like kombucha drinks. Some people don't like them. It's an acquired taste. Don't watch it. Some people drink red wine. Some people drink white wine. Some people don't like wine in general. Don't drink this shit. That's it. You motherfucker crying. Oh, but red wine, Merlot. What about the other? What about a Chardonnay? Bro, if you don't like Merlot, don't drink Merlot. That's it. Get low. That's it. Get low. Don't drink red wine. Don't watch me. I'm good with that. We have a built-in following, a built-in community. I work hard for the fans. Don't watch me, If you don't want no Mad Dog 2020, don't drink no Mad Dog 2020. If you like that Carlo Rossi, then drink that Carlo Rossi. Ooh. Jonathan Guy, block him. Bow. He back again. Block him again. Block him. Yeah. Bye, Jonathan Guy. Block him. Anytime you see Jonathan Guy or Guy and Teddy Riley, Aaron Hall, anybody with that type name, block him. If it's Guy, Johnny Guy, Johnny Gill, Jonathan Guy, Guy and Teddy Riley, Troop, any of these motherfuckers can get it. Block them. Shooters, that's an order. I put a hit on all these guys, Tony, all these dudes. If it look like the same motherfucker, pow. He said Drake versus Pusha T on Dazn. Yeah, guy from the 80s. Yeah. Block him. All them. Anybody with Guy in their shit, bro. Yeah, Johnny Gill, all these mother. Yeah, block. How about that? Fuck this my shit. Block. Block. I'm talking about block. Tevin Campbell, all these motherfuckers. Don't want them, don't need them. Get off my shit. Yeah, Tevin Campbell gonna get it too. Campbell Soup, Tevin Campbell, Michael Strahan, all these motherfuckers, because they all act the same. They gotta go. Yeah. Jason Weaver, all these motherfuckers, bro. I don't care. And that's what they you met the ultimate. You guys are now dealing with the ultimate. This is a supreme. They know I don't need all this extra dumb shit. That's what hurts them the most. That rejection. He's doing good by himself. He's successful without us. Without these dumbass opinions. Listen, you can have a difference of opinion. I ain't beefing with that. But when you can't explain your difference of opinion, we have a difference, then we gotta handle that. Hot seat. Prince Savage said they gotta go. Gotta go. Ever play roulette on occasion? Well, here's a word of advice. Always bet on black. Yeah, I'm Pastor 57. I'm John Cutter now. Yeah, I'm the new John Cutter. I'm John Cutter of YouTube. Wesley Snipe, Pastor 57. But some of your mods is biased. Block them. Don't care. You disrespect my mod, you disrespect the mod squad, then you disrespect my shooters, then you get shot, bro. You 50 Cent. You gotta take 9. Bro, we all won. Like Mayweather be say, Mayweather promotion and Al Heyman, we all the family. You ain't gonna be talking about my shooters because I put them in place and I think I have good taste. Pow, pow. We do this the Wild Wild West way. Pow, pow, pow. Everybody out the chat. If they don't know about Passenger 57, then damn, I feel sorry for him. He said, I'm definitely biased against people like you. Facts. That's what this is all about. Now let's wrap up with this Crawford shit. I said what I said. I feel what I said. Crawford, I think I mean, I can't speak for him, but to me, it seems like he's misdirected anger. Like he going against media and stuff like that. I don't think that's the ticket because you can't alienate yourself from like I hate all the media and all this stuff. I mean, that's cool, but the media is not all the media is bad. Not all the media is against you. So if it ever came to a situation where Crawford or somebody, I'm not hard to find. Like, so if someone want to get my number, there's people in the industry that have it. If somebody had a difference of opinion, they want to talk about it. I'm with that. But to me, to go against the media, that don't really make the sense because there's a lot of people in the media that have fuck with Crawford. Like me, don't misconstrue it. I've sent and lent so much exposure to Crawford's brand and helped. In my opinion, he's talented and he has the skill himself, but I don't play the size game and all that. I'm just telling you how I feel based on what I see and based on the history. So it should never come for me. I can't speak for anybody else, but I know what I say and I stand by what I say because I believe in it. But it should never come to like, oh, ego's playing side. I don't do that. Especially a guy like Crawford that I respect, that I've had conversation. I got pictures with Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Like that I took. I've been in his gym. I've made the trip out to Omaha, probably more than a lot of people, maybe even bigger than us. Because you know how I know is because when I was covering some of his smaller fights in Omaha, Ray Beltran, John Molina Jr. on the same night as J Rock versus Charlo, I didn't see the same people. I ain't gonna say no names, but there's big people and big channels that are even bigger than mine, and I didn't see them at these fights, but I was there. So I think it's just a lot of misdirected anger. I think Crawford possibly is maybe regretting or at least coming to grips in terms with the fact that Top Rank is not able to get him. They're not in the driver's seat and able to easily get him what he wants. None of this is really about Crawford. Truth be told, I think Crawford is lashing out at the wrong people though. It's not even really about Crawford because when it comes down to it, man for man, I'm telling you my word as a man, and my word means something in these streets. But as a man, I think Terrence Crawford would fight anybody. Anybody, relative. He might even fight anybody, like anybody who's bigger than him or not. I think he's built like that. So I'm not doubting that. I don't doubt that he wants Errol Spence or, Danny, any of them. But I think he's upset with the situation. And it's just the landscape of boxing and the politics. And now he's trying to, what people have been warning him about for years, he's now coming to the realization that, damn, I'm at the end of my rope over here with Top Rank. They don't have no one to feed me. They haven't really done a great job of marketing a contemporary for me. There was no succession plan in place. I've already beat every eligible person that made sense, and now I'm stuck, and people are going to continue feeling a type of way about my future fights unless I work with and get an Al Heyman fighter, because he seems to have a strong arm or a stronghold on the division. That's what this is about. So when for years people and I noticed this with some black people. I'm just going to say it like this. It's not everybody, so I'm not trying to stereotype, but I've noticed this with some black people. Some black people have this notion, maybe it's like just because of the history of blacks in America. Some blacks have almost like a slave mentality in terms of how they move and that they want to go against the grain and what people are telling them. I don't know. I really feel like it's a deep root. I'm being so serious right now. I think it's like probably has something to do with slavery and the conditioning of black folk, where people have this notion that they don't want to be subservient. They don't want to listen. They want to rebel against what's being told to them, and they want to do things and discover it their way. And they want to go in that mine shaft and discover their own gold and go against the grain, really. Do you understand what I'm saying? And make it sound and be rebellious. and then like almost kind of create these disillusioned thoughts of why people are doing it. Like when people were saying Terrence Crawford needed to sign with Al Heyman, this wasn't no black brother, oh, sign with the black man, stay away from the man. It wasn't no shit like that. But now in hindsight, it's looking like maybe Crawford thought that these are some of the reasons. This wasn't about like stay with the black man because the man, it wasn't about nothing. It was about this black man is guiding the careers of people, and it seems to be working. And he has a stable that you will flourish in. He has a stable that you will flourish in. But some people, again, they're hard-headed, stubborn, and they get conditioned to like rebel or go against the grain. And that's kind of what that's what I feel Crawford kind of did. Crawford, I know he had to hear it because people are all in my comment section, Ego's Army. I talked about how Top Rank didn't necessarily cater to black fighters or, make it as easy as what I've seen. ESPN damn sure haven't done that. The pathway Crawford he's had to just scrap with every different style. Taller, shorter, fat, skinny, buff, fast guy, rugged guy with the chin, guy with power, guy with no power, boxer, brawler, boxer, punch. He's just fighting whoever. Gold medalist, non-gold medalist, no amateur background, Golden Glove champ. He just has to fight whoever. Lomachenko ain't on that schedule. They got Lomachenko perfectly matched against styles he should flourish with. Crawford flourished with his styles that he fought because he's that boy, because he's the real deal, because he's just capable. Lomachenko, he never had to fight people that were available. Mikey Garcia is a free agent. You see him with Dazn. He was been working with PBC. You see him with Dazn. He don't want to get caught up in no long-term contract because of how Top Rank had him on the sidelines in the lawsuit. How come Loma didn't fight Mikey? You see how ESPN came out with that platter and spread for Teofimo and Lomachenko to happen. You see what I'm saying? They've been doing a good job, ESPN, of marketing Teofimo. He's been doing a good job of marketing himself, him and his dad. They're making sure you pay attention to Teofimo. They're like, the kid can fight. He's doing Fortnite dances and backflips, and they're showing you the highlights. They're putting energy into promoting him. When Lomachenko fought Corolla, right, they had Teofimo talking at the podium with Max Kellerman, Andre Ward, Tim Bradley, Tessitore, blah, 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 and they've done a good job of building the excitement. They showed an interview with Lomachenko, and he's like, who is this Teofimo? What's he known for? What's he done? And then Lomachenko's talking about him. So now people want to see the fight. Between Teofimo trash talking and calling him out and his dad and Lomachenko responding, they've done a good job of building that. They haven't done that job with Crawford. Even the Mean Machine fight, they didn't build this brewing. Does anyone disagree with that? Did they build this whole campaign about how Mean Machine is a two-time Olympian and he has the power to knock out boxers and stuff and done a good job? They didn't do a good job of that. They didn't create no storyline like ESPN is known to do. When it comes to Tyson Fury, he got these drug addict, obesity storylines and, the coming up from the punch from hell from Wilder storyline. They didn't create no storyline. So if this was a comic book, some of the other fighters that ESPN has dealt with, like Pacquiao and they've done a better job of making that comic book the Spider-Man, the Thors, the Hulk, the comic books you want to read. They got Crawford out here, and he one of them comic books, and I'm not saying because of him, but I'm saying based on the storyline and the interest. Like you're doing a Thor comic book, and you got Thor meeting up with Captain America. You got the Captain America comic books, and then Captain America and Thor and the Hulk are in it. Or you have Spider-Man as a guest, because I used to read a lot of comic books and stuff. You have Spider-Man. So they're making the comics interesting. Ooh, I could buy this Thor comic, and he's going to fight the Hulk. I could buy this Wolverine comic, and he's going to fight against the Hulk. Spider-Man's meets up with Wolverine. So it's keeping people's interest. And then there's certain other comics that are not really popular. You know, certain Marvel comics or DC, and it's not the same. You know, they don't put the same interest. Everybody knows Batman. Everybody knows Spider-Man. You know, there's certain characters that didn't get the same type of shine. You know, if we're looking at the comic book world, you know, and they're like cool, like Killer Croc. You don't hear about Killer Croc like you hear about Batman and Spider-Man. You know, Adam Strange. There's a lot of different ones. DC has that. Remember, I think they made a movie, Jonah Hex. That's a comic book, but it's not as popular as, you know, maybe Aquaman or Superman. You know, and that's because of the storyline that these comics had. Like one of my favorite comics, Marvel comics, that's so slept on, is Deathlock. They ain't made no Deathlock movie. Deathlock was raw as fuck. Deathlock was raw as fuck. I think they even had like the Punisher in his shit, but the Punisher's probably more known about in comics. Deadpool even. But Deathlock was raw. I'm surprised ain't nobody made no Deathlock movie. That's what they did to Crawford. They didn't build this intriguing storyline and make this succession plan for him to have competition that people want to see him fight. He said they didn't show Adam Warlock. See? X Factor, that's a great one. X Factor was hard. With Cable Forge. You know, even Colossus. I used to fuck with Colossus from X-Men. They don't show my boy Colossus love like that. You know, they don't talk about that. Jubilee was raw. They never really made Jubilee raw in the movies and shit. So that's what it is. I think Nightcrawler's kind of slept on too. Nightcrawler need his own movie. He could teleport and motherfucker smart and hanging upside down. Nightcrawler was raw. They need some Nightcrawler video games. That shit was raw. With the CGI out, they make a dope ass Nightcrawler movie. But they never got the shine that Wolverine and Cyclops and shit got. So storylines and branding is important, and I don't feel like when it comes to black fighters, they get branded by a lot of the promoters the same. Except for PPC. Yeah, Gambit, they should have did a solo movie. Hey, mon ami. They should have Van Damme play that back in the day. That French Cajun shit. Mayweather did this to boxing. Block him. We not doing that. Block Henry. Yeah, Henry gotta go. The beard looking thick. Look. Look at the beard looking thick now. Yeah. See how I come to that little point? The beard looking thick, bro. We grizzly out here. Even my boy Carnage with his skinny ass. Carnage was raw. They just spending more time on Venom and like Sandman and dumb shit. Man, Carnage was raw. Man, where my boy Carnage? Carnage should have been a factor. All these damn Spider-Man movies, Carnage should have been the one. The homie Carnage he looked like he was on meth. Carnage was raw. Anyway, it is what it is. But yeah, that's my thing with Crawford. I think it's just now he's probably seen it. He's seen what people have said. Carnage was always the best Spider-Man villain. Yeah, they got to put him in Venom too. I remember if you stay at the Venom movie at the end, I think they had something with Carnage. I think it was Woody Harrelson. I don't remember. That shit would be raw if Woody Harrelson played Carnage. Anyway, they just didn't do no job of building storylines. Like even, it's just been the case. Even Shakur Stevenson, he's a beast, but bro, how come Shakur? Okay, how come Shakur didn't fight Oscar Valdez and they were both with Top Rank? That's like an easy alley-oop. How come Lomachenko didn't fight Miguel Berchelt when he was at 30? I mean, these are easy fights to make. I'm telling you, that's because this Top Rank has clever matchmaking. They not trying to match Lomachenko with that. Now they put some energy into Teofimo. So if he beats him, they don't care because they can just now they got a new superstar. You see what I'm saying? Boxing is a dirty game, people. If Teofimo wins, Top Rank wins because they have a youthful star now. Even if he holds a good account of himself and loses, it's still beneficial. If Lomachenko wins, then that helps Lomachenko. You know what I mean? But answer this question. If I'm lying, answer this question and I'll shut up. Crawford signed to Top Rank 2011. Fought Gamboa in 2014. Had already beaten Ricky Byrne. Right? So Crawford been on. People recognize how good he was in the Gamboa fight, 2014. Teofimo turned pro 2 years later in 2016. 2 years later, keep this in mind, keep these dates in mind. Crawford signed to Top Rank in 2011. Worked him up, got the Ricky Burns fight, beat his ass. By 2014, he fought Gamboa. Teofimo didn't turn pro until 2 years after the Gamboa fight. So keep in mind, Crawford had done stuff with Top Rank before the Gamboa fight. That was just the coming of age where people were like, oh man, this dude's a beast. He one of my favorites. Right? Teofimo didn't come around until 2 years. Within 2016 to 2020, within 4 years space of time, the way Lomachenko has been built up, Teofimo is in back-to-back prime position to get respect from the Comey fight, which he did. And if he beats Lomachenko, bro, he's arrived. He is in a better position name-wise, and what they've celebrated Lomachenko as, if Teofimo knocks out Lomachenko, this will be huge for Teofimo's career because they built Lomachenko up so high. You know, there was nobody that Terrence Crawford fought that Top Rank aligned and got him in there with that they've built up like a Lomachenko for Crawford to destroy. The closest in terms of pure brand and respect would be like a Pacquiao. And Bob Arum admits he made sure that fight didn't happen because he didn't want to see Pacquiao get hurt. It's wrong, but that's the reality. So how come Teofimo from 16 to 4, so in 4 years, 3.5, 4 years, he's fighting Comey, got a lot of respect. In his next fight, he's finna fight a guy that's been nonstop, incessantly talked about by ESPN and Top Rank and HBO and built up in the fans' mind as #1 pound for pound. They even went as far as erasing Lomachenko's loss on ESPN. So can you imagine what would happen if Teofimo beats a guy that the perception that ESPN and Top Rank have built Lomachenko to? Then Teofimo's going to be a superstar, you know, or close to. Meanwhile, Crawford's fighting all types of styles, but no one with nearly as much brand power as Lomachenko. And then they at least had options like a Pacquiao and self-sabotage that fight from happening. It's wrong, but that's what they did. This is all documented. Y'all hear me? Y'all can't hear me? All right, I'm